Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Just
Okay.
Yes, there will be smiting. Are we going to kill an alligator creature?
One can only hope.
I was going until Sean got here, but I think there was some table talk about hitting up the bullywonks first.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my plan, because it just kind of naturally, so we don't have to kind of like, we can spend, low effort on them, and then more effort on the big guy. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I would say let's go kill the big guy first, and then see the state of our spell slots and all that stuff, and then handle the smaller thing.
You make me nervous.
I always worry about intelligent creatures. I mean, they're a little bit more dangerous than an animal.
Well, it's just one big creature. So I'm thinking, like, I would rather get, like, the Mr. Big Alligator guy out of the way while we're fresh and have had long rests and all that stuff.
So we're gonna sleep in a swamp?
Well, haven't we had a long rest since our...
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we opted not to. Everybody wanted to just go right away, so we were going right away.
To the lizard folk town? Like, we had a rest and haven't really used any skills since...
No. We haven't had a rest for a while.
You haven't used any spell slots.
What did we do? I thought we had a rest before we went to the lizard folk place.
Oh, we did, but
No.
I've used some spell slots, so...
Yeah, because we did the shopping, and then we retconned some things for Olivia and Wolfram to do, and they were using up some spell slots. Then we used up some spell slots on the boat, and then we used some spell slots while we were here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was why
right,
I was originally hesitant to be like, oh, just go out and go right now to attack the thing, because it's like, I have spell slots. Don't get me wrong, I have quite a few. But...
It's just been a really long day.
We should probably rest in the lizard folk place then.
Well, we're already on our way out.
I mean, we said we would go, but I don't remember saying we were leaving.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
sure it would be fine. The lizard folk would put us up for the night, right? The queen likes us.
She
guys hear me?
sounded... Yes.
Okay. Oh, thing's not lighting up for some reason. It's throwing me off.
Okay. When I had suggested we spend the night, she sounded very hesitant. She was kind of like, you can spend the night outside of camp.
Oh, I don't remember
I think she
that.
was more confused. Like, you want to stay here?
Hi, kid.
Bye-bye.
But as it stands, I have 2 out of 4 first levels and 2 out of 3 second levels. I still have my Channel Divinity, which will give me another spell slot if I need it for first level.
Yeah, I've got that too. I think we should probably freshen up. I didn't realize you guys were so trained. I thought we were all fresh when we went to the lizard folk.
No, there was also like some spells that I picked that were utilitarian stuff and not like damage stuff for that day. Because I was like, oh, we're doing everything now.
We're not going to kill people, so let's have some more universal decent spells.
Well, let's rest then, and if we have to do it just outside the lizard folk camp.
Yeah, I mean, we'll finalize with Sean, but I was thinking we could travel. Well, I want to finalize if we're going to Bullywugs first or if we're going to Thousand Teeth, and I say we put that to a vote.
Okay, so what was the thing at the Bullywugs again? It was like they're frog people.
Yep.
And
they're
flighted them
ugly
somehow?
toad people?
Yeah,
they
they're
have
tribal
the helm.
frog people.
They have the queen's helm.
Okay.
And they're dicks.
Frankly, I feel like we could probably negotiate that one.
No.
Kai would want to, but Sam is like, I don't think there's going to be any negotiating.
Gowan's
Well,
one stabby stab.
We can certainly try.
Stabby.
We have Olivia, and we have
We don't have
Azadeh,
Olivia
and
for
both-
this session.
Oh, right. But don't we kind of have Olivia just not being played by Chuck?
Kind of. I mean, we can always be like, right now, like, we can kind of do stuff with him, but I think I would be more comfortable leaving that to Hunter.
Yeah, obviously.
Unless we're like, hey, Olivia, can I get some Can I get some inspiration real quick?
Well, see, there it is. All the more reason to go up to Thousand Teeth first, so that we can have the bard, a high persuasion, charisma character, handle negotiation with the intelligent creatures. Eh?
You're talking about negotiating with the big guy?
No, she's saying
Bullywog.
we take care of the alligator first because Chuck's not here. So that way when Chuck gets back, Chuck will be able to negotiate with the bullywogs. Which we don't even know if we can speak to them. That's another issue that may arise.
Gowan doesn't speak frog.
Because Azadeh's got high charisma too, so the two of them together might be able to make some intimidation and charisma checks that succeed and make it a little easier on us.
I've already finalized that the next 3rd level spell I learn is going to be tongue.
There you go. Yeah, we're dealing with a lot of diverse people, shall we say?
Next one?
Oh, whenever I get 3rd level spells. I'm debating on what to get. I've already told Hunter, I'm like, I'm not learning water breathing. I'm going to make you guys buy it, and I'll learn it for you.
Don't worry, I have it covered for myself.
There you go.
Bam.
Like, yeah, because I can always just, like, keep asking Captain Zendros, like, can you find these spell scrolls for me? And I can just copy them into my spell book.
Yeah. I'd probably just be taking Revivify. I mean, I'd probably have Revivify prepared. And that'd probably be it, I think, out of 3rd level. I could do Create Food Water.
Still don't have anything more than 1st level spells. Oh, being a paladin life is rough. I'm like a half spellcaster. And
hey, you get to wear heavy armor.
You're a smite
True.
caster.
I do get to smite things. Yeah, my smite slots, really. They're not spell slots, they're smite slots. Let's just face facts.
Hunter was having me play as like a 20 level paladin one time.
What?
And I was like,
20?
We were doing like a little one shot with each other, being like, what is it like to be like level 20? Very confusing right off the bat. But I was like fighting this thing, and then I was like, oh, I have banishment. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Get out of here.
I like banishment. Especially when it comes to I had a fun use of that spell once. There was an encounter with a red djinn, like a fire elemental genie.
Ifrit?
That we and a freak that we found in the basement of a tower that some wizard was keeping captive. And I happened to have banishment in my spells. So I offered to banish him in exchange for him giving us information. Like, do you want to go home? And he's like, yes, please. All right, well, I'll banish you if you tell us where to find the wizard.
Nice.
That's great.
Pretty clever.
I really want sending.
Are you jealous of all of those psychic messages that Mike keeps on sending?
They're great. Well, a couple of my other characters have sending, and it's really convenient.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking, like, since we're doing a lot of this political stuff, I can be sending messages to, like, the council or something, you know?
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Kai, being Kai, is like sending love notes from Azadeh to Anders without her even knowing.
Oh, God. You don't know who this is.
You secret admirer, like signed secret admirer.
Just in his head, slowly driving him crazy.
Someone's got a crush on you. Do you like her? Check yes or no.
He's like, what do I check on?
The air.
Ooh, is that for
That's
cleric?
Cleric, yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Beacon of Hope's really good.
What is that? I can't remember. I must have not used it.
I'm going off memory. I think it goes, people within your circle can't be frightened, and I think max healing, if I'm correct.
Max healing. Like, your rolls are always max for each...
Each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number from any healing.
What is that?
Cool.
Beacon of Hope.
Oh, yes. Okay.
What level
Very
spell
good
is
spell.
that? Because I
Third.
never.
Third.
Huh. I guess I never thought that my my cultist of Tiamat would be much of a beacon of hope because I never used it.
Hey, it's hope in that person.
I can see why she's not. Now, the holy flame, we decided to retcon into like profane flame, so that it was like a tower of black, rotting
That's awesome.
fire.
Oh, that's awesome.
You okay? Like,
I'm surprised the cleric knows life transference versus like all the other healing spells.
Yeah, it's kind of like I guess kind of like a desperation thing, like
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was something I thought Kai
self-sacrifice.
would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was something I thought Kai might learn at one point, where it's like, this is the only way I could heal people. If the cleric goes down.
Life
I mean,
transference is like hurting an enemy to heal something, right?
No, life transference is giving your life to somebody else.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes perfect sense for a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like we have a paladin who's got healing, and Olivia who can do healing words, so I'm not too worried about it. And then Giovanni also has a bunch of health potions.
Mhm.
Do I?
Yeah, I think we gave you like all. I think you're the only one who has health potions on.
Oh,
The queen also gave you guys a
Yeah, I have the
decent amount.
superior one. I have
Yeah.
2 regular, and I have 1 tall.
I have 2 regular ones.
Oh, okay.
And the tall just counts as 2,
double-
I believe.
a double
2
shot.
swigs. Yep.
So what I'm hearing is that you have a tall, you have a venti, and you have a grande,
right.
right?
That's right. Correct.
Totally forgot to see what the Dark Arts player guide gives for 3rd level spells.
Probably some cool ass shit.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I kind of want to like if we do swap out our spells, swap for this one spell. Let me bring it up.
As a sorcerer?
No, it's a cleric spell. Well, at least I don't know if it's anything else, but
So I see Hunter in chat, but I haven't heard from him.
You can't hear me?
Oh, there he is. Hi.
Excuse me. Yeah, you're there.
I've been just kind of making sure I got everything set up or prepared.
I said hello earlier, so
Going
when
through
you
my
didn't
notes.
answer, I just figured you were
Oh,
busy or
I thought
something.
I said hello also. I must not have actually pressed my key.
That's okay, it happens.
Oh, so this is like a spell if you're like, I want this thing to stay dead.
pretty much. But it'd be really easy to just like, hey, let's grab a body of an animal and then toss it into the mouth of the croc and just.
Yeah. Or you can just burn it, I guess, right?
Jaws it.
No, burning it with skeleton, maybe.
Well, I kind of like it. It's like a exploding corpse thing. Because 3d8 necrotic damage is no joke. That sounds like
Right.
some serious damage.
Big damage.
5 feet is a pretty short range, but if, you're fighting, like, for instance, well, zombies wouldn't work because necrotic, but if you're fighting a bunch of creatures that are all together and piling on their dead, then that's perfect.
Yeah, and it doesn't take account to the size of the creature.
Yeah, corpse bomb. Kaboom.
Good old. Is that Diablo 2, I think? Or. At least that's where I remember. You can explode corpses.
I'm thinking Guild Wars, but yes, I think there was a necromancer spell in Diablo that let you explode corpses like that.
Necrotic works on zombies, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it does. It's just
Yeah, it's very funny. Like the 5e does some weird stuff with damage values
Oh,
or
I had a
damage stuff.
bad,
Basically,
I had a
damage
bad
types mean
experience.
nothing except to like individual enemies. Like it has to say on our enemy sheet, oh, this thing is weak to whatever.
I had a bad experience once
categories.
where I accidentally healed a lich that was attacking us with necrotic damage, and he thought I was hitting on him. And that was unfortunate. And I was like, no, I didn't mean that. Oh, this got awkward.
That's when you just roll with it. Like, yes, totally. Lay down your arm.
We can be great together. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
That was a moment where I was annoyed. Oh, sorry to interrupt. I'll just shut up.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna
Finish.
say that was one of those issues where the player did not know something that the character would have known, and that frustrates me.
Well, that's fine. I mean, like, if your character wouldn't know, you wouldn't know.
Well,
the GM
like,
could always
my
be like, "Hey,
character-
by the way, your character would know this."
Yeah, but she didn't do that, so I healed the lich. Whoops. And they're like, "Yep, that's the way it is going, and we're not gonna let you come back on it." No, okay. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
I was just gonna say, if everyone, oh, never mind. Somebody
We
got
lose
dropped.
Someone. Oh
Justin.
no.
He said to go ahead, but and
Okay.
that'll delay.
I didn't get started. He probably has to just change diapers or something. Oh,
There
he's
he
back.
is.
Oh, there we go.
You okay?
Yeah, it was just
No.
Oh,
Nope.
I guess it was Discord.
Yeah, Discord's a little buggy, I guess.
And then I closed out and reopened it, and it said, "Oh, nobody's here." I was like,
no,
"Oh, they're there."
Is there anybody out there? Did you want us to do a quick recap, Hunter?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what does everyone remember from last session?
Well, we learned a rad lizard folk head nod. We learned about their god, and Azadeh and Olivia were total badasses during their trial.
Yeah, they
we learned that
didn't
if you
like us.
cut- Oh no, they didn't mind you. They were like totally impressed. They're like, "Holy
No,
shit!"
they were racist against humans, so they didn't like Olivia, or maybe because Olivia is like half human, I think.
Half human.
And so
They were. It was because they were raided by pirates that were human.
Ah.
but they didn't like us, so they made us test against the altar of their god, and then Azadeh was just like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going to pass this 100%." Olivia was a little less sure, but we did both pass, and the snakes said, "You're cool," and then the priest was like, "All right, these guys are chill."
Mm-hmm. The priest's name was Korok. We also learned from. I'm trying to remember where the guy's name is. The one guy, Severine.
The jailer guy,
Sarif.
yeah.
Sarif, that if you cut your hand, it will send a Sawahin into frenzy.
Right.
We also got to meet Golroot, who is a lizard folk that is trying to learn common, which is adorable.
He's a cool guy.
He speaks better common than I speak lizard folk, so that's nice.
And then we also checked out the jail where they did have a Sawahin in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And
Um,
Kai tested to find out and make sure he was Sawahin. I remember that because you cut your
Mhm.
hand.
Very, very
I
nice.
did.
Yeah, he was very adamant that he was a Triton.
I'm surprised Kai hasn't gotten shit while being here, honestly.
She hasn't gotten shit.
Because
A water genie thing, whatever it is.
So,
Water Genasi don't
water-
have good.
water genasi can easily be mistaken for Tritons. It's not until really that they're on land that it's like, oh, you're a water genasi.
But
Well-
you are on land.
Is that your lore, or I mean,
That is general like water genasi lore is that they are kind of mistaken for Tritons sometimes. But I just do want to point out that they easily like ostracized Oceanus before you, like, and they didn't like think about you at all. So
He's definitely a sea elf.
So there are differences. Like other races can identify differences in other races. So I don't think
Not
we have to
Right.
worry
everyone
about
is
that.
racist.
Because it's kind of like when I was in the water plane.
Racist.
Right. Because it was kind of like
Hashtag
when I
not
was in the
all.
water plane,
Oh,
I was
shit.
always wet. So it wasn't until I got to dry land that it was just like, oh, my skin's just always wet. This is a thing. And then also my eyes are bigger.
And you're just darn cuters. The real thing.
And my hair floats like it's in water all the time.
That's that kind of cool effect.
And then Giovanni, Kai, and we retconned that Oceanus went back to the boat. We gave them a claw from the queen to send a message back to the council to send the weapons back to the lizard folk, and sent Oceanus back to see if he can go negotiate with his people.
Right. And basically say, stop bothering these guys. Because didn't Oceanus's people like attack them at some point?
No. They've just been sitting on their asses about this war.
Right. Okay.
So-
I remember there was some tension. They tried to go to them. They asked for help, and they said no. That was it.
And then there's also
Okay, I
something
remember.
called
There was something
Malente.
called what?
Yes,
Malente.
Malente.
Oh,
that are
yes,
born
where they
that look like sea
them.
elves.
Mhm.
So Giovanni had pointed out that maybe there might be on their council, and that's why they haven't jumped into the Sawahin War. And I got my hat back.
That's very important. That's a very important note.
And then I believe we were about to head out.
That's the only contention. What was the actual plan? Like you had already told Jenkins and Jenkins to go back to Saltmarsh to, tell the council, hey, maybe, the lizard folk are good and want to fight against like a bigger threat. Maybe we should give them their weapons. So they got sent off, but we weren't sure if you, at least I'm not sure like what the
Okay.
is on like everyone to.
Do you mind sending us to the big map?
Sure.
It sounds like, from what we were talking about before you came in, we as a party should probably take a rest.
You're about at like the mid afternoon portion.
There's no
of the
way.
day.
Like I believe like our goal was we'll start to travel and we'll camp out like somewhere.
Right. It was like
probably.
getting closer to nighttime. Because we shopped all morning, we were on a boat, we've been
Because like
here
I
and
think
delegating.
someone
and
asked, "Hey,
exploring.
can we stay here with the lizard folk over the night?" And
Yeah, that was. I think
that was
me.
basically like, nah.
Hey, where did the other X go for Thousand Teeth?
Oh, I actually deleted that because it's actually a lot closer to like right around here. It's not that far. It's not that far away.
Okay.
I think
Oh.
I was like trying to get like the whole. I don't know if like this is to scale really. There's something about like if you're using the tool or whatever. It says that like these hexes are like 10 leagues, and that's it's a lot, right?
Yeah, I think so.
10 leagues is like. I think it's
Like 34 miles, right?
yeah, 34 miles.
I mean, that makes sense. We are on a continent.
Yeah.
It's just because like I have the this okay. I think so. I just think that the Roll20 module is just a little bit bugged because like the the info that I'm getting from Google is that 75,000 yards, which is what the sub hexes are supposed to be, is like 4 miles. But like I don't like it's just I don't know.
So apparently
Something
it's
about it doesn't match.
variable according to according to the Wikipedia. It's variable. So, or in ancient Rome, it was about 1.4 miles. In most of the English-speaking world, it is about 3 miles. But in Portugal, it's like 4. What is it? It's a
Well,
little
let's
bit
put it this
weirder.
way. DM, how far do you want
Portugal.
each of these hexagons to be?
I know, right?
South
Yeah, it's
America
up to
way.
him.
They're definitely not 10 leagues. That doesn't make any sense. Especially
10
since
feet.
the haunted house only took you like an hour to get to in the first
Mhm.
place. So it's actually more around like what would normally be. It's about 8 hours, but like because of the terrain and everything else, it would actually be more. It would be normally 12, but because Giovanni's a ranger, that doesn't count apparently. So there's that. But it's about it's about like an 8-hour trek to Thousand Teeth.
Okay. Also, just way there if we wanted to.
Just said daddy.
You said daddy?
I'll be right
That's-
back. Sorry.
What?
Keep going.
I had to explain to my mom what a daddy was. the other day.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right,
I love your
Nice.
mom.
Hunter, I know exactly what the issue is.
What is it?
All right, so if you zoom out of the map a little bit,
Mhm.
you can see the gray outline of large hexes.
Yes.
Those are 10 leagues.
Well, according to well, that's why I think that it might be something's wrong with it because
Yeah.
it says 170 leagues.
Oh god, I feel like a fucking idiot. Okay.
Yeah, the giant
No.
hex is 10 leagues, and the
My-
smaller hexes are 7,500
What's that?
yards.
My navigation from the military is starting to kick in.
I have to fast forward it.
Oh yeah.
See this right here? That's 100 feet. It's 200 feet.
I'm not.
No, that's just that's elevation.
That's elevation. That's elevation.
I mean, but it's not like miles. Or not like leagues.
Oh no. Yeah, it's just saying that the elevation from sea level is 100 feet, 200, 300. It's not an accurate distance between them. But yeah, that's why Hunter, it's messed up. Is that the larger hex is supposed to be 10 leagues.
Ugh.
So I think what you have to do is you actually have to go in and then manually change the. I wouldn't do it.
I think as long as he knows how long it takes us to get various places.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I'm gonna. I'll do that. I'll do that after tonight's session. While it's still fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where they are. The last spotted sighting of the bullywugs was a little bit north of that, also.
So we're gonna vote as a group. Do we want to hit the bullywugs first, or do we want to hit Thousand Teeth?
Hey, I'm back.
Whichever
which
one I
one
can
sounds
stab
easier,
first.
and which one's closer?
They're both about the same.
Okay, which one's easier?
The bullywugs would probably be easier.
I'm
Okay.
putting my vote in the chat.
I will remind you that like the Thousand Teeth was known to like just completely devour like a whole patrol of lizard.
Let's see. I guess
I say
maybe use an
bullywugs.
in-game way to measure it. At least I would like to.
A what?
Like a roll.
Oh, to determine what goes.
Yeah, like I guess what would you say, Hunter, to kind of I guess estimate like I guess nature for like a giant croc?
Sure. Yeah, that's actually sounds good. Yeah, nature check.
All right.
You've heard of like giant crocodiles before. You've never known them to be that deadly. So something about that information isn't really adding up. That like it has kind of done this much damage to these folks. But then again, they also aren't allowed to attack him because of their cultural beliefs. So maybe that has to deal with a factor. Kai, again, like same things. Like something about this information doesn't add up. Like the crocodiles you've heard about, like or read about, I guess, aren't as deadly as what you've heard.
Yeah, I think the bullywugs would be probably easier to deal with.
Table talk.
Yeah.
I would prefer bullywog. Well, I prefer, but it would be better to do bullywog first. Get some XP.
That's why we're
you know,
Yep, put your vote in the
and
chat.
go for the 1,000th teeth.
Well, go ahead
But
and
unfortunately,
put it in there.
Giovanni will view 1,000 teeth as much more of a concern. He is a natureman with Ranger, and 1,000 teeth is a threat to the ecosystem. So, going for that vote, even though we may end up dying. 100 teeth, whatever.
I would say we just rest first and then take them on when we're fresh. And the long rest doesn't have to be sleep, it just has to be resting.
That's correct.
Gowan's the tiebreaker.
Yep. Going. It's all on you, Justin.
Who? Sorry.
He also is a small guy, so maybe he just doesn't want to deal with a big guy.
For you.
Kill the bully. Well,
I actually think the Vollywogs have a chance of being more challenging than the... because we don't know how many there are. We don't know how intelligent they are. We don't know whether they'll be able to be negotiated with. We
But
don't
we
know if
can-
they're
we-
well armed.
Survey.
I feel like just going in and killing a crocodile's probably pretty straightforward. Unless it's like a dragon.
That's what we're putting it.
Maybe that's why it's so big. It's actually a dragon.
And they really can't, they can make themselves attack it.
I flipped a coin. 1,000 teeth.
Okay.
CC going over there, flip a coin.
I like that.
Roll a
It's like shit,
1d2.
Just indifferent, so she's like, my vote doesn't matter.
What was that?
I was saying, like, Olivia's just in the corner, like, well, I can't tie break with this, so she's like, my vote.
Aw.
Okay then. So did you want to get a head start on traveling, or did you want to like kind of just camp out
let's
right outside
travel a
the
bit.
alert?
Travel a bit, and then we can rest up wherever we can, wherever it looks good.
Dude, I'm still stuck in the other campaign. Do we need insect bombs and tents and water and food and all this other stuff? Roll
No,
survival
you're
check?
fine. you're okay. I was gonna say, like, it's. I mean, like, the mosquitoes might annoy you, but there's no like deadly diseases.
No throat leeches is what I'm hearing.
Mm.
Well, it depends on how evil Burncoat wants to be, but
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's travel a bit and make it like halfway there. If it's late afternoon, probably make some good headway into the evening. Oop. Welcome
Okay.
back.
There we go.
Oh, is he listening to the live stream?
Oh yeah, Justin. I guess he is.
What the heck?
Oh, that Chuck.
it might just be the spell that I posted.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be studying.
maybe he is. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. So roll survival checks. Whoever's leading, I guess that would be Giovanni.
Indeed.
Just don't want. Okay, just make it. Don't want to assume, but I assumed anyways.
Huh.
There it is. Sheesh.
Oh, whoops. Use that 10. I should turn off advantage.
All right, I've got a fishing tackle. I guess I'd spend a little bit of time doing some fishing, seeing if I can catch.
You know
anything.
what? Giovanni's gonna just jump in the lake, and that's how he's gonna fish.
Just
There's-
catch him in his teeth.
Pond or whatever that is.
Yeah, there's several like smaller ponds that are like kind of offshoots of the river that kind of like I guess like get a small like trickle.
Yeah,
of
like
water.
he like
anyways,
goes to the bottom of a pond and just waits till a fish comes by and just kung fu snatches it. It's like bam, underwater training as well.
Gowan's just gonna take a
Yeah.
nap.
I think can rangers just automatically get food when they forage?
When you
or
forage, you
is-
find twice as much food as you normally would.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
It's your call, though.
Everyone
If you want
that's-
me to roll something, I will. And I just
I guess just roll to see exactly how much you get. So yeah, roll a survival check to see exactly how much how well of a ranger you
no
are.
problem.
Not nice.
That's
Pretty
yeah.
good.
No, you're good. Yeah, you,
22. That's pretty
Yeah.
nice.
A lot
You,
of
I
fish.
get 22 fish.
yeah, you easily able to like provide for like I would say with that roll, and your ranger abilities like 4 days worth of like
Nice.
rations for everybody, so everyone can have like enough
Mhm.
provisions for like 4 days alone.
And we
just
know
from
that he can skin fish really well.
Yes, he
This is
can.
true.
Yeah, he can. Wolfram, you said you're fishing also. Go ahead and make another survival check.
Do it. Get a 20. Do it. I believe
Oh,
in
the fish.
you.
Nice.
Very nice. Very
Nice.
nice.
Do you also know
We
guidance?
have a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
When I
Clerk.
got the level up, I chose
Ah,
guidance.
that's right. Okay, perfect. God, everyone has guidance.
This is the
to have.
guided party, yeah.
We really know exactly where we're going.
So Giovanni definitely caught like the most fish, easily. But you're able to get like the biggest fish that Giovanni caught. You're able to match that size easily. So
Nice.
Oh, real quick. We are level
Mhm.
4, right?
you should be.
Okay, just making sure. Because when you said level up, I'm trying to remember like whether I did that or not, and apparently I did, so I'm good.
Your experience point should only be at 3380, and we're okay. Never mind.
I'm
You
good.
said level.
I'm at 3380. And I got an ability score upgrade, I think. That was my thing.
Okay. But
So
Yeah,
I'm,
so you guys
I'm just looking
got
for
plenty of food and
firewood
everything.
and starting a fire so like we can cook up some of this fish.
okay, most of the firewood around here, this is like a swamplands and everything else. It's very moist. It's very damp wood. It'll be a little hard to find like dry firewood. So if you want to like make an effort to find some like actual dry firewood, dry wood for fire, like roll a survival check.
Question.
It's doing prestidigitation it dry.
Question.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Thank you,
Yeah.
Justin. Can you use
Oh.
prestidigitation to dry a piece of wood?
You know what? According to the spell, I think you can.
Nice.
I think
Well,
it
brought
probably
back
only
and
surface
Kai
dries
can
it.
do
but-
that if she wants.
Kai has taken out the book out of the bag of holding, the Into the Abyss, and is reading the book. And then when Azadeh walks by, she like presentations it.
Zeta looks down at the wood and realizes that it's no longer clammy and goes, "Oh, thank you, Kai."
You're welcome.
Fun fact about that book, by the way, it says "Into the Abyss" on the cover. You open it up,
Oh my God.
it actually looks like they had changed the title on the front to make it seem better than it actually is. The title actually says "Intro: The Abyss."
That's nice. Oh man, who has that book?
Kai's gonna look really upset.
Kai has it.
Oh, Kai has it. Okay.
So it's not as in detail as you wish it was, but it's
And
still
this guy
like
about his library. Gah. I still read it.
yeah. So yeah, you have enough firewood and everything else. You have enough setup for like a nice camp. So there's your boat. Got your boat. Okay. Who is, as like night falls and everything else, who is like setting up? Are you guys setting up watches? Are you?
Azadeh can
Yeah.
take the first watch.
Well, I suggest we double up on watches.
Double up as in...
2 people.
Two people
Oh,
per
2
watch.
people at a time. Okay.
Maybe the people without dark vision take one with somebody that has dark vision.
I guess then Wolfram will volunteer.
Oh, okay.
I think you guys are split down the middle with who can see in the dark and who can't.
Also, I can actually I don't need to sleep. I only have to be inactive for 4 hours, so I have half the rest that you need for being inactive, but we still have to do the 8 hours. But
I mean, I can still do keep you company for 2 hours.
yeah, I mean, I can just basically take 2 people's parts.
Also, I think it's only Kai and Azadeh who don't have dark vision.
Okay, then.
So
yeah.
Azadeh's
Gowan.
offering to take the
Gowan.
first watch.
And then I'll take the second half with that.
I haven't gotten to hang out with Gowan for a while, so I'll take a walk.
All right.
Azadeh notices this.
Okay, so first watch is. Sorry, was it Wolfram that was first watch? Or
Yeah,
was it
Wolfram with Azadeh.
Okay, cool. Both of you go ahead and roll perception checks at the start of your watch.
Oh, good thing he's got dark vision.
Very nice roll.
We still have a campfire, right? Or do we roll with disadvantage?
That depends. Did you guys put out the campfire or not?
The campfire would be roaring and we cooked the fish on it, so I don't think Azadeh would have put it out.
Okay.
So unless someone else wants to put it out, then go for it. That would explain why she
Yeah,
rolled
maybe not
so
put it out, but
badly.
just make it like a smaller fire. Like you put some rocks over it.
Yeah, I think we would keep the fire up.
Okay, just a second.
To avoid any.
Yeah. You, Azadeh, you don't really see anything out here in the dark. The swampy marshlands and everything else, like the loads of trees and everything, is kind of on top of already that it's dark out. Is kind of making it hard to see. But Wolfram, you're able to clearly see that there's nothing around besides the odd bug or two.
So Azadeh's actually going to talk to Wolfram a little bit.
Okay.
And so they're kind of just sitting by the fire, and she kind of looks at him and says, "So, how long have you been like this?"
Well, it's been. Let me pull up my bio here, so just make sure at the exact time. It's been a few years. I've been dead for, I think, maybe 10 years. I can't quite remember the exact time.
So, as a player, I can't remember. Did I find out the story?
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of sat down and had a tell-off.
Yeah, he talked about Orcus and the Tamarat and everything.
Man, okay. I should have written notes, because as a player, I have forgotten all of that. I am
That's okay.
sorry. Okay.
There's
well,
also a live stream you can watch.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go and watch that episode again.
I can also just copy and paste my backstory here, since
Oh, that'd be
I
nice,
did actually say it. All right, but go ahead.
So she's going to ask, and did you ever think about trying to see if you could change things?
You mean become alive again, I guess?
Yeah, would a resurrection work on you?
I don't know. It's been quite a long time. I think a normal resurrection has a time limit.
Well,
I think
you're
it's
still
about last
walking around. That's why I figured I'd ask.
time. I mean, if there was someone who probably could use stronger magics that might work, but I don't know the specifics, unfortunately. It's beyond my scope, as it is.
She kind of nods and she goes quiet and she says, do you have any family?
I can't remember them.
That's a pity. And she just goes quiet.
So, what about you? You were a soldier. How long did you serve?
6 years fighting on the front in Steric.
And judging by mostly on ground.
Yes, I am not a fan of boats. She kind of smiles into the fire.
Well, I guess it's good that we're in different areas. That way we didn't have to meet each other when when I was alive. I don't think we would
Did
have
you
gotten
fight?
along.
Well, I figure if you aren't a giant, we don't have any problems.
Well, I was a pirate, so it could have possibly come to blows if we had to run into each other in a former life.
But you were not a slaver. And
No.
she says that very, very like that full stop period. Slavers are what she's got a problem with.
Right. I mean, I didn't say that the captain did take people, but he just sacrificed them. Not quite the same, but still horrendous.
Okay. She's just gonna go quiet.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that ends your watch. Next up, was it Olivia and Kai, or was it Wolfram and Gowan? Or sorry, not Wolfram and Gowan. Gowan and Giovanni.
It's Wolfram and Kai.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, Wolfram was gonna do 2 in a row.
Double to make up for Olivia.
That's right. Okay.
Kai kind of stretches and goes and sits down next to Wolfram.
Both of you go ahead and make another pair of perception checks. Kai, still having trouble. You can't see the dark. Wolfram, the only thing that stirs in the night is a couple frogs that are just kind of making their way through your cave. Small frogs.
Mm. So, how you doing, Kai?
It's been a really interesting day. I didn't think I'd start my day off shopping and then end it in the forest on a delicate mission.
No, I never really pictured myself camping out in a swamp, about ready to murder some giant crocodile, but here we are. I also
I'm
never
still-
thought. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you finish.
I just didn't think that I would ever, come to meet lizard folk and, peacefully talk to them.
That was actually pretty cool. Like, being able to negotiate and talk to a different civilization.
I'm surprised how easy it went, but then again, we probably have Giovanni and you to thank.
Kai kind of pulls her knees up and just kind of like wraps her arms around him. I did not think that the Sawahian would be here. Well,
Have you washed your hands and
That close.
clothes like I asked you to?
I haven't had too much dealing with them, just stories and, men on the ship would always talk about them, but I never, had to deal with them, and I know they've unfortunately been part of your past, and I'm sorry to. I wish I could have had something more to say, but it's just I'm sorry that your mother was. He kind of struggles for a little bit.
And you see Kai, she kind of takes off this like starfish like intricate amulet that she uses as a hairpin, and she kind of like twirls it around in her hands, and then she hands it to you, and she goes, this was my mom's. It was focus for, and now it's mine. I'm hoping I can live up to the name.
Well, I think you're doing a good job. I think you would do her proud.
Thank you. And she kind of puts it back in her hair.
Okay.
So do you think we're going to get eaten tomorrow? Because I've got like 10 gold on that.
Well, unfortunately, my money would be on Gowan. He's the smallest out of us.
Or do you think it's going to choke on Giovanni?
I don't even think he will try to fit Giovanni in his mouth.
Ooh, what if I did like reduce on him, get him in his mouth, and then release the spell so it like goes back to its normal size?
And then I could use bear's endurance or maybe bull's strength. Make Giovanni really, really tough.
Yes. Kill it from the inside. I like this plan.
Jiva's gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, we got a plan. Hey guys.
If all else fails, I could always just make his corpse explode if he dies in there.
Oh no. I think he'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I think so too. We just gotta be on our guard.
Hey, would it be fucked up if Azadeh goes down that I take her cloak?
Azadeh kind of murmurs on her bedroll. She says, I heard that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, you're just putting it to good use and, putting it up to her memory.
There you go.
Azadeh just kind of mumbles and then falls back asleep.
Okay. Next watch. I don't, unless you have anything else to say, but I'm just going to go ahead.
That's good. Go ahead.
Nope, that's good.
Move it to the next watch. Giovanni and Gowan.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make perception checks in the night.
The boys'
Night.
The boys' night.
Cool.
Oh,
I love that. Like,
there's one that's bad and one that's good in like each pair.
Yeah.
And it's always got one with dark vision.
Yeah, which is perfect. It's perfect.
It's so lore friendly.
Oh wait, halflings don't have dark vision?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where did my thing go? Sorry. Going into Giovanni, you don't notice anything yet.
Okay. Cool.
So you can it's
Ominous
a
yet.
normal night.
Hello?
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, just a normal night with crickets, frogs.
Frogs. Alright.
Gowan looks at one. He's like, "Is that a bullywug?"
Bullywogs are a bit larger than that. About your size, at least.
Ooh. Finally, somebody on my stature.
How have you been going? Anytime I see you, you've either been sleep deprived or fanatic about something like potatoes.
The boat really did me in. There was a vision.
Mhm.
Like a So that's just it.
Have you learned any more about this vision?
Not yet. I think that those something about a siren. I need to do more research into it when we get back to Saltmarsh.
Hmm. Indeed. Perhaps we can use. Oh fuck! What's that guy's name again? Not Prime Water. Eleander. Right.
Yeah, Eli.
Perhaps we can use Eleander's library to research something.
Definitely.
Keisters sucks.
And I must thank you, Gowan. You've been working very hard on the killer whale. Of course, I will be there to assist you with whatever I can as well. It's
Oh,
important to me.
that's no problem at all. That's my life. If I see one thing out of line, then I gotta get it down.
Hmm. Try to use that to your advantage. Don't let it consume you.
Oh yeah. Once I finish this thing, maybe it'll release me for a minute.
That will be good. It will be good to see you relieved and peaceful, my friend.
I'm just ready to stab something. Take my mind off
Yes. You can stab as many bullywogs as you like.
it. Stands up and kind of points at one of the frogs with his rapier and like
On guard.
sword.
That's very cute. I like that. Oh man. Giovanni just
No, wow.
Damn.
He's really good at
On
dueling
a
frogs.
display.
Wow.
You make a good show out of it. Like it looks like you're actually like getting real close to the frog, but you're kind of playing with it.
Yeah.
Like just like ha ha. Oh, he's
That's
so
really
strong.
good. Giovanni like does a very he doesn't he like motions to like he's clapping, but he doesn't actually make the noise to wake up anybody. So and he's very impressed. He's nodding. It's like,
Real shame the others are asleep. That was quite the show.
Here's a bat. Maybe I'll.
Towards the. Oh, go ahead. Keep on.
No. Maybe we'll play the pipe of remembrance to let him.
nice, nice. Forgot
Did
you
you say a
had that.
type of remembrance?
Before her?
He's got like a magical item that makes him get high and remember stuff or whatever.
Oh, right.
The
so
the
he's
smoke.
really
The
Bit
smoke.
of smoke.
the pipe of remembrance. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a handout for that.
I just
There
thought he
is.
said a type of it, and I was thrown off with it. I couldn't remember what
Gotcha,
that was.
gotcha.
But yes, pipe. I remember the pipe.
Towards the end of your watch, Giovanni, you notice out of the corner of your eye, kind of just sitting there observing your camp, are two creatures,
Ah.
and then they, seeing that you see them, they immediately dart back into the swamp.
Mm.
It seems you can show off your skills eventually. We had company.
Ooh, nice.
They have left for now, but you should be cautious.
If they get any close.
I'm gonna move over there and see if I can get their tracks.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Should be going through. Okay. It's 18.
All right. These are they're what they appear to be bipedal, webbed feet,
Mm.
and not too heavy, but like about the size of like maybe like a foot shorter than you or more,
Oh. Okay. So they're
judging
still
by the
tall.
imprints of this. Yeah. So like tall maybe, It's hard to tell the exact height, but they're definitely taller than Gowan.
Okay. Cool. All right. Can I see where the tracks lead?
The tracks are like just kind of lead back deeper into the marsh,
Okay.
through some puddles and stuff. So it'd be hard to really pick up the trail. And it looks like they were like as you like are watching like the span between tracks gets larger and larger. So it looks like they were like really bolting it out of here.
Okay.
So it'd be difficult to catch up to them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just kind of go back, let Gowan know. They seem to have just been scouting out on us. We should be cautious.
Okay, but other than that, go ahead, Wolfram. All right, Gowan. Sorry, I don't know why I keep
We'll
doing that.
smoke him next time we see him.
But other than that, your small rest here in the middle of the swamp is pretty uneventful.
All right.
So it's morning, long rest, satiated. So change up your spell slots or your spells prepared or regain your spell slots. Do whatever.
Are we at 7 temp HP or 5 still?
Ooh, right. Temp HP. Yeah.
Who gives out the temp HP?
Wolfie.
I can also do it too if I give us a very inspiring speech.
How do I give?
I think he's confusing it with Mike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Other campaign.
Oh. Okay.
I was also
yeah.
looking to make sure to see if Olivia had that, but she does not. So
Oh, yeah.
I was
10
just
HP
checking to
for some.
see. It looks like it looks like my temp HP just lasts
Was it-
until the next rest. So I can pump you guys up. So
Inspire us during breakfast.
yeah, so we're gonna go fight Thousand Teeth. So she's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm used to fighting giant creatures. This is gonna be, not too bad. It's the dangers not to be underestimated, but we can handle this, no problem. I have complete faith in us and as a group, and as a team, we will take him down. And you completely believe her, and you get, let's see,
should be 7, I think.
7 temp HP each.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
I knew somebody
have a
gave us.
What was that?
I knew somebody gave us 10 HP, but I couldn't remember who.
I'm so inspiring, guys. I'm just so inspiring.
You very much are. I have a sling, but nothing to sling. Can I gather some river rocks?
Sure. Make a survival check. Yeah, you're able to get like about like you can't a lot of rocks aren't universal. Like some rocks are bigger and like worse for slings and stuff, but you're able to find like a decent amount of smaller sized stones. So you got maybe about I'd say like a good 10 like small like rocks that you can use for your sling.
All right, thank you.
Okay then. Anything else you guys want to do before heading out?
Just let me know when I get close enough to put on mage armor.
You want me to tell you when to put on mage armor?
Oh, that was mostly for Giovanni.
Okay.
He does, meaning he's not going to tell you.
You suck. I'll put that on now.
It is 8 hours, so that is pretty.
With that, he nods with approval.
Always be prepared.
He's a Boy Scout.
Right, but yeah, head down the river to try to find this gator.
Yeah.
Now, just to
Go
clarify,
on
are
back.
we rolling?
Yeah.
Rolling
go
down
ahead.
the river.
Oh, well. Okay. Nice.
Down the river.
Sorry. had
it's
to.
fine.
Do
Yeah,
you
go
guys want
ahead.
me to have? Sorry,
I
I was
was-
going to say, do you guys want me to have Blue doing survey?
Sure. Why not?
Yep,
Okay.
our
Great
own
idea.
A little-
little personal UAV. Yep.
While you guys are doing survival shit.
You said Blue's an owl now, right? Or
Yes.
yeah, okay.
An
Macaw with owl
owl-eyed
stats.
macaw. I really like the stupid vision of that.
Perfect.
Listen, macaw with stupidly huge owl eyes.
So go ahead and make a perception check with Blue, I guess, as he does aerial reconnaissance. But if everyone is traveling down the river, make survival.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
20? Yeah. Very nice.
Oh, Justin, did you? How many inspiration points do you have right now?
Two.
Was he one of the ones that went up, or who? I forget what your final number was.
No, he's got 2 right now.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay, awesome. So you are. I'm going to say, go ahead and say that, like, yeah, within the, just at heading out like right at dawn, like you're able to get there at noon. The closer you get to where the lizard folk marked the map, the more the marshes are starting to stink. It like there's like a stale air in the atmosphere, and it just and just some like rancid scent. You see small rodents, their corpses just floating down the river past your boat.
Ugh.
I like to roll a nature check to see if there's like anything poisonous or the like.
Sure.
Or what's causing these rats to just be dead and floating down the river.
Either nature or survival. You're a ranger, so you can
Thank
do
you.
either.
Very nice. Thank you. Because I am not trained in nature.
Yeah, there is definitely something bad in the water.
In the water, okay.
Yeah, so you like it seems to be gaining in concentration as you're continuing your trek. But it's bad. So the water is not something that you would want to be drinking right now.
I kind of signal. Well, I just mentioned to the party.
Do not drink the water. It's safe to perhaps not swim in it either, just to be safe.
Kai doesn't hear that because she's still warged into Blue.
Oh well, that's good. So you can, when you're back, he'll offer you a glass of water.
Okay.
So Azadeh kind of sneers and at the foul smell and just says, "Something has befouled us."
Kai, as you're the boat's like traveling down, and you're kind of just in the sight of Blue overhead. You notice that you can actually see the darkening of the water from a bird's eye perspective. You can see as you're traveling along, the water is getting murkier and more brown and less, and it just doesn't look right. It looks more sickly. Further out, you actually see pools of this brackish looking water as well. Whereas before it would be just like kind of regular swamp water. You notice that like this is more like fetid, horrible, disease looking water.
So Kai, like holding onto Wolfram's shoulder, just out loud says, "Hey guys, I don't think you should drink the water."
Very astute.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Azedah's like still wrinkling her nose when she says, "I would not drink this water."
But as you get closer towards your destination, I'm going to go ahead and mark it just so you can. About right about here. Oops, went a bit too far. Right over, right there, here. circle. That's bad. Whatever. When you get right here, go ahead. What are you saying?
No, don't worry. I'm just going to type it. You talk.
Okay. When you get right here, you see that the part of the river actually branches off, and it looks to be the source of where this like poisoned-looking water is coming from. It's going down a little bit more south after a bend, so you can see. So, and you're about where the lizard folks say you should be. So,
Is it the poop from Val?
Yep, it's his poop. So Azadeh's going to look at the befouled water, and she's going to say, "I would guess that Thousand Teeth is responsible for this."
Perhaps.
I take it we're not stealthing? Staring at Zeta.
Zeta just kind of looks back at Kai. I do not necessarily see the
I don't know
point.
if we can really stealth on the boat, so it's fair. Unless we're coming off the boat now.
Can I do a perception to see if I see any sign of the?
sure. Roll a perception check.
Ooh, okay, let's do some more perception checks.
You're kind of not really paying attention to that. You're kind of just.
Oh my God, Wolfram! Where did these perception checks go?
Guys, I think we're fine. I think he's long gone.
Giovanni, you notice that there seems to be a well-worn path down, like following this stream.
Okay.
Bones and small bones and oh god, what's brown grass is like kind of just making doing this trail.
Okay.
Lining this trail. There we go. Ugh.
Does this look like a spot we should come off the boat, start going by?
With that perception check, yeah, I would say so.
Giovanni signals everybody. He starts to part the boat, and
now is the time to try to stealth.
he looks at his Zeta.
Do your best.
She just kind of gives him a look and like, what? No.
Just stay a few feet from us, and once we engage in battle, you can come charging in.
I will cover your backs. She just kind of steps back and waits for you guys to move.
Yes.
How deep is it?
The river? The river is about like 15 feet deep, but getting close to the shore, it can get up to just 3 feet to 2 feet to 1 feet to you're on the shore.
Gotcha. Hoping Gowan wasn't going to jump out in the 4-foot water and immediately submerge.
Yeah. You could. Don't stay too
Jump on
far back, though.
Giovanni's shoulders for now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, like Gowan just perches on his shoulder, and Giovanni looks at Kai like, "Huh? I got one." Yeah.
Perfect. Nice.
Does he fly?
If I throw him really good, yes.
Gowan holds out his rapier and he's like, "Let's do it." Cannonball.
Yeah. Fastball special.
Yeah.
Toss me.
Do me a favor, don't tell the elf.
That's right.
What do you mean by that? Don't forget you can take someone with you.
Dimension door.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Don't know why I thought that. Okay, so so you're going to be traveling down this path next to this this poison creek, poison.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna try to. I want us to try to stay out of the water if possible.
Okay, you can. There is like a small path that looks like it's more.
Yes,
more
I believe
dry.
that's what you mentioned. So yeah, I want us to take that, and just stay low enough, to start
Everybody stealth?
creeping up.
Yeah, if you're stealthing, roll stealth checks. Is Blue flying right now?
Blue's on my shoulder.
Okay, so he does not have to roll a stealth check.
So I'm staying back from the group. Do you still want me to roll?
If you're following, are you still trying to follow them sneakily?
I'm staying back behind them, watching them ahead, and
Okay,
keeping them in.
Far.
I'm keeping them in visual range.
Okay, it's going. You're going to lose sight of them amongst the trees and vines and stuff of the marsh if you just keep on staying back. This path
So
goes
how
down for a
far?
little bit
How
longer.
far do you think I can stay back from behind them?
Just like 30 feet. You don't need to stay up far apart.
Yeah, you would easily lose sight of them like after about 60 feet.
Okay.
You're gonna have to make that disadvantage roll.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that stealth. I just want to make sure that it's gonna be like only me suffering for it.
Yeah.
All right. I had to roll a disadvantage for stealth. So.
Oh right.
Oh, but I rolled.
Hey!
Nice. That's not bad for heavy. Clack, clack, clack.
Clink, clink, clink. The plate's grinding.
Right?
I'll be right back.
It's like I'm pretty good at moving smoothly, and I didn't happen to step on anything.
Okay, I'm going to. What's the marching order? So Giovanni's in front.
Yeah.
Going. Are you riding on Giovanni's shoulders?
Because we're stealthing, I'm gonna, I think it's better he's on the ground. So.
Yeah, since we're not in the tall water anymore.
Yeah, but it's good he can stay close, so I can give him that advantage when he needs it.
Okay. Olivia will kind of be around the middle.
I imagine Kyle probably also be in the middle.
Okay.
And then Wolfram will head up the back.
Oh, you're gonna be how far back? Because I'm in the back.
Well, behind. I'm assuming you're not part of like this.
Okay, so you're back of those guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move you over here. Actually, I don't want to move you just yet. I'm just actually gonna. Why don't we just take a quick little break right now for either water or for bio or anything. So and then we'll.
I can take a second.
Sorry about that. We have a big lightning storm happening right now.
Oof.
Yeah, that just passed through me. I'm back also.
Okay. Yeah, my dad was like, "Hey, we might lose power,"
Oof.
but it might just roll through real fast. So. But if you lose me altogether, that's what happened.
I got struck by a bolt of lightning.
No.
Wait, for real?
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss anything, or?
No, pretty much when you went away, I decided to
Yeah,
just
we
go
went
ahead
on
and
break.
take a.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure what the marching order was. I think you would be more in like the middle.
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna get picked off first.
Like a glowing blue lightning rod.
Mm-hmm.
I return.
Hello.
Hey, I think that's everybody.
Karina?
I'm
Just
back.
done? Okay, there he is.
All right, so we're just waiting on one.
I already said Are we back?
Mm.
We're waiting on Nafara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Ease.
So our other group is doing like a Pokemon campaign, and they're really getting into it.
Nice.
It's actually pretty fun, just
That's
because
cool.
like it's kind of fun to play like a child that doesn't know what to do about Pokemon.
Sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
I think we're a bunch of 15-year-olds, and there's like one adult among us.
Mm-hmm. Although it's
Is
a
it-
bunch of bullshit when Team Rocket gets to attack us with their Pokemon, but we can't attack them.
I know, like,
Oh.
What?
yeah, the players can get attacked. Like one of our persons was saving, like, getting poisoned.
That's big rude.
Yeah.
It was fun because, like, so she's been declared the chaperone. Turns out she's an ex-convict.
I think her backstory is that she's like ex Team Skull or something, but I don't know.
Yeah. Like, she's, like, pouring antidote into the dying kid. She's like, I can't go back to jail.
Wow. That's great.
Yay! We're all back.
Okay.
We are? Okay, perfect. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and describe this now too. So as you are marching down this this marshy path, that looks like a large creature has kind of like made this with their entire body. It slopes downward into a large pool. The pool water is bad looking. It's brown. It looks diseased. In some parts slightly oily and everything.
Fetid?
Just fetid, yes, would be a perfect
Very good
like
word.
description
Very good
word, and definitely not a word that I've used constantly to describe this pool. The pool itself is surrounded by trees. All the trees themselves are just kind of draped in all of these vines. Across the waters, you can just make out a giant mound of mud rising out of the pool, bones littering this mound, and in the middle you see a giant sleeping crocodile.
He sweep.
Who's got the explosive barrels?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking Monster Hunter too.
And I have
You know
oil.
that exploding corpse spell just says creature. If
Oh,
there's anything there, you know.
Let's see.
Holy fuck, that's huge.
That's like 3 goings.
That's more than 3 goings.
I'm just joking.
Yeah,
3 by 3
Giovanni's
goings.
like 3 goings.
Okay. So it's sleeping. Does anyone have any explosives? Oh, you know what? The water is oily and gross, correct? It
Correct.
should kind of be flammable.
I don't think that's the kind of
make
oil.
an intelligence
Let me use
intelligence or
Try.
investigation, whatever. If you what?
Yeah. See if any can I set up any kind of traps around here?
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure. I'm only going to allow this one before I describe what it is. Okay, so the oil that you see on the water is less the flammable kind of oil and more like a natural oil that
Gotcha.
From
Gotcha.
corpses,
like when you're
bodies.
cooking and there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I kind of regret not taking silence. We just silence upon this boy and walk up to him.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
I weirdly prepared unseen servant.
That's weird, but okay.
What'd you say?
I said I weirdly prepared unseen servant.
Okay.
Go over there and tuck him in.
Probably can work. I don't.
Real quick,
Actually,
Kai, can you move? I gave you a blue token. Can you move him around and stuff? I assume that's a yes. You should have it in your journal also.
thank you.
All right. So, I want to kind of scan this place if there's any other creatures around. I doubt it, but let me survey the scene.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Perception.
Perception. Yeah.
All right.
There are. You're taking a good look at the rest of the water and everything. It's hard to see in the water exactly because the water is just so murky and just impenetrable, like as from the distance where you are at right now. But as you kind of take in the scene, your eyes go up into the trees and in the vines, almost camouflaged as if they were also vines, are 2 giant snakes.
Okay. So snakes are hanging out. Jesus Christ!
They are massive snakes that are just kind of just draped across the branches of all these trees, and they are they are eyeing you. They have noticed your.
Can I tell if these are hungry-looking snakes? I wanna do something risky and
I want to see if they're poisonous.
Are you going to animal handling check them?
That's what I want to do. I want to animal these bad boys.
Oh my god, go! I was about to say like that one, but like, of course, you're a fucking
Yeah.
halfling, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
They
nice.
don't appear to be poisonous.
Okay.
They're up in the trees, so they're away from the
Constrictors.
poisonous water, so they're probably
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for them to be boas because
Yeah.
they're that
They're
big.
that big. Yeah. I want to try my best to animal.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Animal.
Booyah!
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
They're my animal companion now.
Oh yeah.
I want to go that far, but
I know. I'm just kidding.
with they are kind of just eyeing you. They don't see you as a threat or as a meal, so they are they're not going to they're going to keep an eye on you and the rest of the party, but they're just
Cool.
not going to really interfere. I'm going to go ahead and move them out of the way just so that they don't take up the entire screen.
Can I say Giovanni like he like does a Jedi hand wave and like peace be with you, and the snake just moves, slithers away. Yeah.
Sure, I would say sure. Yeah, like they've kind of went back to minding their own business amongst the rest of the trees.
There we
Snake
go.
charmer.
There we go.
Literal snake charmer.
Literal
God damn
snake
that
charmer.
fucking critting on getting rid of those snakes. That's great.
Woo! God, finally I do something actual rangers do. Yeah. Right.
As he had guide us through the swamp and everything.
That doesn't matter. Animals. All right. I think we can kind of like that at least mitigates extra enemy forces. So I think we can hopefully focus on Thousand Teeth.
All right. So prior to battle, just I have like Shield of Faith. I have Bless that I could. I have one concentration essentially that we can do.
So definitely Hunter's marking Thousand Teeth, and then after that, I'm gonna try. Hang on, does it work? Oh yeah, large creatures have advantage. So
alternatively, I could use Ray of Enfeeblement. That halves
Oh,
weapon
that's very
damage.
good.
So natural weapons from an animal would have the damage.
Good. Okay.
But that's also concentration. So, do you guys want armor, or do you want bless, or do you want the half damage?
I vote for nerfing him.
Okay.
So using.
I have my 12 replacement.
Giovanni.
The only problem is
the
that he can
wording-
save against it.
Does the what?
Does the wording of Hunter's Mark count as a creature larger than you?
Yeah.
What if I made you large?
You choose a creature you can see within range, and it mystically mark it as your quarry. It has nothing to do with size.
Oh, I thought I heard something about if it was larger, it has advantage.
I don't know where you got that from. You're probably thinking of when I was looking at Ensnaring Strike.
Oh, okay. I was like, I just heard it.
Yeah, I was just reading that off.
Okay.
My only fear about the Ray is that it can save with the Constitution, and given that this is probably a beefy boy, Constitution is probably...
Yeah, he probably has a high con.
Do you have inspiration?
I do, but I don't think... Can inspiration cause him to
have disadvantage?
Have disadvantage?
So using 2 is disadvantage. Using 3 is automatic.
Okay.
Okay. My game plan is I'm going to Hunter's Mark and
draw him closer to us.
Before the spell, you can give yourself. It's like, that's once before the spell ends.
I like your idea of dropping vials of flammable stuff on him. I mean,
thanks. I was trying.
Oh, Gowan, I'm sorry. You have inspiration for that fun frog fight.
Nice.
You're at 3 inspiration now.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I gave you that.
That was pretty silly having a crit on that.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right then. Yeah. All necrotic Raven Feeble in first, just that way, like start the battle, and then if someone's eating shit, I can give him some armor.
Mm-hmm.
Run up there and.
I'm
Should
going
we
to do
try
my
to
best.
draw it
and-
to us.
Well, I think just firing at it's going to start drawing it towards us.
Well, I
very
meant
true.
we could always just,
Instead of fighting him in the middle of the swamp.
if we start launching range stuff, it might not just, come towards us. It might just try to hide.
I don't know. I think it might come at us.
Let's hope.
Since he's hungry all the time.
Thinking. I'm wondering if I want to still. I'm thinking of trying Ensnaring Strike, even though it has advantage. Just doing it anyway, because once it's restrained, that's going to be big bonuses for everybody.
Well, here's the thing. We have advantage right now because it's sleeping, so we could fire off a bunch of range stuff at once before
I
it
do
gets a chance.
have javelins.
Okay.
Also, Kai, you could always just shrink it instead.
I think that's a fabulous idea.
That's a good idea.
I needed to get at least 30 feet of me.
I mean, we can
Well, how
walk
far
on
are
up.
we from it?
We can go on up to it. So you can get on this little island here.
F you.
can
No.
swim through.
You get on the island.
I mean, I plan to, so I can get in range. We can all
How
get on
deep
the
is the
island.
water? We don't know how deep the water is going. Might
That's
end
true.
up
Toss
sinking.
going in.
Toss going in. If he sinks, then it's too deep.
Azadeh's about to just chuck a javelin in on this motherfucker and Leroy Jenkins this shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm kind of all for the everybody take a range attack now.
So okay, I think the idea of range attacking it, let it come to us, and then because we do not want to fight this thing in the water. Period.
Oh, yeah.
I think it will come to us once we hit it.
Yes. Yeah. I got my bows, so if anything, I have good enough distance to just pew pew.
Okay.
And then once it comes to us, then we can start doing all the other fun stuff.
Do we need to go ahead and roll initiative or what?
Would this be considered a surprise round?
If you guys are done table talking, I can definitely go ahead and ask for you guys to roll initiative.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Let's go.
And I can add my charisma modifier to.
Also, oh man, sorry that happened, but I'm great. We actually had a game plan. A lot of games, people just like, okay, let's go.
Oh,
No, we're talky folks.
so it'd make it 9.
Had some game plan.
9. Okay, I'll adjust it later to
Nope.
make it so that you can add your charisma modifier to it. I do.
Figure it out.
In the cog under attribute options, you can just initiative modifier, and you just so you can add it in there. It's still faster than me. It's asleep.
Oh,
You do still get technically, but it's just this is just for everything else. Because so surprise round essentially is that it during this first round it can't make reactions, it can't take actions, it can't do anything. So that's essentially what's happening right now.
And do we have advantage to our attacks? Correct.
You do. You absolutely do.
sweet.
So when it gets to his turn, it doesn't matter. So Wolfram, you'll be able to do something.
All right.
Alrighty. So I guess.
All right, looks like Kai goes first.
If she wants to, yeah.
I made this map in the program, Integer.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's great for like quick, small battle maps. I love it.
Oh, you made
Can
it?
you link that to me, please? I need it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
I got it. I got it. What?
I'm hearing bloops, but I'm not seeing anything
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't-
seeing
yeah.
that pop up.
That's very strange. I've never seen that before.
What?
I'm doing
Kai,
shatter.
what did you do? You're doing shatter. Okay. What?
It may be the spell
why is
description. Hold on. Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
it must be something wrong with the spell description.
Yes.
I'm gonna go take a look.
Whoops.
Was this one you put in manually, or?
I thought I dragged it.
Output attack. There we go.
All right, there you go, Sean. RPG map editor.
Thanks a lot. Dos.
Try it again. There we go.
But I want it to be a charisma save, so.
Ah.
Okay, sounds good.
You should go for int, because this thing's definitely dumb.
I doubt it's charismatic.
It's a very handsome
scary
crocodile.
It could be.
It's a very handsome crocodile.
Okay, it fails. Thank God.
Okay, so it takes 17 points of thunder damage.
Where is the ruler again?
The ruler,
Yeah,
Right
I want
under
to see
the-
how far away I am.
the fourth one down on the left-hand side, upper left.
Snapped corner, snow snapping.
You just want to stamp to center.
Don't screw this up.
Okay,
So
I'm
you-
10
yeah,
feet
so
from
you-
you guys.
So you let loose a nice, like your spell.
Thank you.
So, how would you describe it targeting his charisma?
Yeah, do that. I like that.
Sam?
Oh, yes. That was it.
No, how would you describe it targeting his charisma instead? Like, do you have any like flair on that?
Yeah.
Sun's getting real low there, big guy.
Okay, it's the middle of the day, but okay. So you say that, and it's like this explosive force just kind of hits around him. A few trees and bones feeling the repercussion of this effect as well, and he is just sort of groggily shaken from his slumber. Azadeh, or do you have a bonus action or no? Or do you
I'm
want to
not
stay there?
going to use it yet.
Okay, but you're gonna stay there.
Did we quick save
Yes.
before this?
You quick.
Yeah, quick save.
Oh, go ahead and roll.
That should be a magic item. The ability to quick save.
That'd be
Like
broken.
a wand of recall.
It'd be great.
It sounds like a nightmare for you to game.
I
It
forgot
does.
to go ahead and roll initiative for blue as well.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were going to do it on my turn or just whatever.
It's roll 20, so it's a little bit easier to manage this whole stuff because it's all laid out for everybody. So just roll it for him. Okay. Do you see where it is, or do you need help
I don't see it on the character sheet,
on blue?
unless that's it.
I think you just click on his token.
It should be a little
and
thing that
say-
says in it.
In it.
I mean that's essentially what an initiative roll is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it.
It's a little dice. It's kind of in between if it's NPC character sheet.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that 12 to it.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me.
Okay, Azadeh, your turn.
Okay, so I'm 65 feet away.
Yes.
And,
this is 5 feet. Yeah, sir. Sorry to mention
So
that.
with the ranged attack, it's like it has 30/120. So is 120 like on disadvantage, or is it a half damage thing?
It's long range, so it's disadvantage.
On the
Okay.
attack roll only. Yeah, it doesn't half damage.
Okay, so if I hit with disadvantage, I do full damage.
Yes. Yeah, it's just only a disadvantage to your attack roll.
All right, so let me see
There's
if
no,
I
like-
get.
And
If I can
because
travel-
it's a surprise round, so it's neutralized.
Kind of wondering if it would be worth. Well, as an action, never mind. The dimension door would take me as an action. So, but it's 60 feet. in a straight line. So I can move to this island, like to the shore, and then throw it 30 feet, right?
What are you trying to do?
I throw a javelin without fucking it up.
Can you do that for the cape as a?
It's an action, not a bonus action. So I wouldn't be
Okay.
able to attack the same round I used it, which I didn't. I was reading it and I was like, ah, crap. So I can use it to get away, but I couldn't use it to get engaged, which is kind of shitty. I thought I could use it to engage.
No, that's exactly what that dimension door is for, is getting the fuck out.
Yeah,
Yes,
and I'm kind of like, I wanted to use it to engage, like to get in there and fuck them up.
I
But-
strongly
need to get
recommend.
Misty Step.
I strongly recommend using it for escaping. But it's your call still.
I mean, I can't use it to engage if I have to use. I can't attack the same turn. So I think I can get in range. If it's 60 feet, like I'm seeing 60 feet.
Yes.
But that's
Okay,
from
so-
that square. You're one square up.
I'm one
So
square away.
yeah, so you
okay.
just have to move, but that's it.
But I still would not be able to make the 30 feet for the javelin. It's like, how big is he?
He's real big.
You think that counts?
He's that big.
I'm going to go ahead and give you the 5 feet if you're
All
trying
right.
to do that.
Thank
So
you,
go
yes.
ahead.
Okay, so she's going to move to the shore, and she's going
yeah.
to.
I should actually describe him, but how big he is.
Go for it.
He is
Sorry, you chipped out there exactly
Sorry.
when you were describing.
he is a very big boy. He's a very massive boy. That he's not 10 feet. He's more like around like 15 to 20 feet, like long and just a big flat boy. Go ahead.
I am actually going to use a familiar spell to a certain ranger. I'm going to use Hunt. Why did it give me a 1? I'm going to use
Damage.
Hunter's Mark as well.
Okay, that's okay. So you'll re-roll in Hunter's Mark when you actually do the attacks.
It's kind of a little weird that it was like, 1. Okay, and that's a plus of 1d6 to the whenever I hit with a weapon attack. Okay.
You
Correct.
should have told me you were getting that. It would be fun for like Giovanni teaching you Hunter's Mark.
Oh, I
It's
already knew that.
because she's
Wow.
I'm
Vengeance.
a vengeance paladin.
Gotcha.
Oh, I
Be
don't
like-
have a. I should add a little like
A
damage
romantic
modifier
hunter's
thing.
mark.
That's funny.
Yeah, so this is still a surprise round, so you do have advantage on attacks made against him.
Well, that would be only melee, right?
Oh, I didn't put
What's
the
that?
advantage on.
Are surprise attacks on not advantage?
They are.
Yeah. So
That's what I
roll
thought.
one more time.
Do I get sneak attack and ranged attack?
18.
Nice. Yes, you can apply sneak attack to ranged. Yes.
Does an
Yeah.
18 hit?
18 does hit. So yeah, you're
Can I use that
Uh,
first roll from the damage
Ow.
of the 6 plus 9?
if you want to expend some inspiration for that, sure.
Aw. I thought whatever.
The
Because
18 hits. The 12 does not hit. So
isn't the attack roll the thing that has advantage?
We decided to stop adding the damage onto the roll because you're just going to upset yourself when it's like, oh.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, if that's gonna phase you, then yeah, just.
All right. I just thought I'd ask. Okay, so 9 damage then.
okay, your javelin just flies through the air and hits him like just right above what would be his crocodile shoulder.
You kind of see like Azadeh come out from behind you guys and just do like this perfect picture of a track star doing the hop hop ha! And she just kind of like does this exhale as she throws her javelin and just like flies into his side.
Nice.
Her cloak billowing behind her.
Kai, does blue do anything?
Oh,
You're
you
not
should feed
moving
it
or
blue.
doing it-
Feed blue to it.
No.
And then,
Are those
then I'll have
snakes? Are those snakes going to be a problem?
No.
bud.
No. As Giovanni rolled a 20 on animal handling to get them to not interfere. So they're
All right, then I'm gonna have him fly up a bit. I kind of want him hovering about 30 feet over the air right here.
okay. He can do that. Does he have hover, or can he just fly? That's fine. I'm not going to deal with that because it's a bird. It can fly. It can hover. Okay, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay, Giovanni.
Let's do this. It's gonna be a pew pew. 21.
Nice. That
Hunter's
definitely
mark?
hits.
The first time you hit something with your longbow?
Yeah, right. It's the first time I've hit anything ever.
Worst stranger ever.
Nice. That's 11. Right. 11 damage.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool. Let's leave it at that.
I made my my hunter's mark into a global damage modifier. It's pretty handy. I recommend it.
That is pretty cool.
Oh yes, I prefer rolling it.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do, Giovanni?
Is there anything I can do? Can I attack it?
You can move. I assume. Well, it's like that. I assume your hunter's mark was your bonus action. So.
No, I already had it on them.
Oh, you did.
Like,
Okay.
while
As
we
you
were
sneaking.
waiting. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have another bonus action, or?
No, not to attack or anything like that. So, but I don't need to move. So I'm just gonna stay here. Just gonna wait on it to get closer.
Okay. Cool. Going.
Here we go.
Do it. Yes.
Nice.
18 does hit.
Sneak. You get sneak.
You do get sneak attack, yeah. Because you are,
6
yeah.
and 10 damage. All right.
It's not bad.
Are you you're upping your amount of sneak attack dice per level, right?
Do what?
I don't know if it does it automatically for him.
Because that seems like fewer sneak
It's
attack dice
2d6.
than you should.
It's
2d6.
yeah, okay.
It's 2d6.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
He's on a level 4.
Yeah, it's every 2 levels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got 2 2s.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Wolfram.
Those are just shitty rolls. I was surprised.
Yeah.
It's Wolfram's
All right.
turn.
Yeah, Thousand Teeth is now like rousing itself up, shaking it, so like reeling out in like kind of and like a small amount of pain as it's wincing from these blows.
Got a
Wolfram.
freaking javelin in its side.
It's got a javelin and an arrow. 2 arrows.
Oh yeah, Olivia should roll. Olivia would be with
An
us.
arrow and a bolt.
Oh, she didn't? Oh shit, I did not. I forgot to roll for Olivia. God damn it.
Hmm. Yep, for sure.
Sorry, just like
Good
keep her in the
call.
back, healing and inspiring.
Yeah, at the
Good
least.
call.
That'll be really good.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, she was pretty high up on the list.
She could have risen.
It's okay, just let her. We're still in the surprise round, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. After Wolfram, I'll have
Yeah,
her.
you can just reset it after Wolfram. It's fine.
Mhm.
Okay. So then I'll use Rave and Female then on him. Make a ranged attack. Advantage. So, I guess I didn't program that one in on my core sheet. Let me see. Yes, I did. Okay. Meh.
15 hits.
Yeah, sorry. It's actually
Yeah.
17, but... Oh, no, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
Sickness.
17 hits.
Yeah, that's weird.
15 still would have hit. That's nice.
Oh, wait.
It's the wrong spell, but the same attack modifier. So...
Okay. Okay, good to know. So,
So what happens is his damage is halved for anything that uses strength, and then he can make a con save at the end of his turn, and the effect will end.
oh, I see. So the
It's a
effect
debuff.
automatically happens.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
On hit. That was my action, and bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I cannot do that right now. So then that will be my turn.
Oh,
Oh,
right, because they're
you
both
can't-
concentration.
No, they
Oh.
are both leveled spells.
That's
Oh,
right.
right. What does Olivia
Okay,
want to
next
do?
up is Olivia. What would Olivia do? Olivia wouldn't do heat metal because it's a fucking crocodile. I think.
Right.
I think.
Use the tip of the javelin.
What's that?
The javelin is in him. That's metal.
You know what? I think.
It is
I
pretty
think. I
metal.
think Olivia would be
and
smart enough to pick up on.
the arrow and the bolt too. So if you want to use that, you can use any of those.
Good.
Too.
Yeah, good to know. So yeah, Olivia's going to be casting heat metal on that.
All right. Just do some nice damage on there.
Unless he makes that con save.
I'm going to go ahead and do disadvantage on that. I mean, like the Constitution saving throw is actually just for dropping an item that they're holding.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is not an item that it can drop.
No,
So,
that's not. That's true.
so this is it's going to be taking that damage
Cool.
regardless.
Perfect.
And it's going to be taking that heat metal damage as long as Olivia has concentration.
Yes.
God, that's
Keep her in the
2d8,
back.
and there was
Don't do
only
that.
4 damage. Ouch.
It happens. Hopefully it'll be better next time.
Does it seem like it resisted that damage at all?
It seemed like it didn't take as much poison damage as you might think from Wolfram's.
It didn't do any poison damage. Sorry, that was.
Oh, it didn't. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Again, like the ray of sickness is messing me up. So
yeah, I know.
Okay,
Sorry,
I gotta add that back. Thank God.
Yeah, no, sorry. I had to use something that was programmed that had the same attack modifier.
That's totally fine. I just that's just funny. Okay, at the end of Olivia's turn, Thousand Teeth is awake and is actually going to use one of its legendary actions to move.
It's gonna come at me.
Into the
come
water.
at me, brah.
We could have gone to the bullywug so that our cleric could have revivify first, but
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll be fine. I got Dimension Door. I'll be fine.
Okay, and let's see, and let's just go ahead and go do this so that we can go down to at the start of Initiative 20.
Can you redo the order so Olivia's back on top?
Ooh, no, Olivia was back on top. So
okay.
I just
Gotcha.
I was like doing like all that stuff, so I was just it's fine. At the start of Initiative 20, the Thousand Teeth is in the water. The water itself in the pool begins to almost like act because of him. I need everyone within 10 feet of the water to make a strength or dexterity saving.
Yes, strength save. Awesome. Got it.
Ooh, nice.
Sorry, that should be a 12.
Oof. Hang on. Let me see
Strength
if I can.
saves for the win.
Let me use inspiration on that.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Oh, do I need to do a dexterity?
yes,
Dexterity,
yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This is not meant to be.
no.
Just not meant
Don't
to
worry,
be.
I'll save you. Your knight in shining armor
I need to
is
do-
here.
Don't worry. I'll take the 17. It doesn't matter.
Yes. Oh.
So Gowan and Giovanni are dragged into the water.
Is Wolfram too?
Wolfram is too.
Yeah, because it's a DC 15.
Nice.
But yeah, Azadeh, Gowan, you're fine. Well, Kai, the water just laps at the edges of where you're standing.
Damn it.
But that's it. It's your turn again. Kai. Sorry.
Alrighty. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay. I'm gonna do magic missile.
Okay.
Let me do it 2 more times. So 13 points of damage.
Nice.
That's some solid damage.
Do you want to move, or do you have a bonus action or anything?
No. I'm good.
Azadeh, you have just
All
avoided
right.
this surging pool.
But I see my boy toy going down. I'm gonna go help Giovanni. So I'm gonna help him up.
Okay. Am I like prone or?
Nice.
Oh yes, I'm prone. Okay. Thank you.
Wolfram and so where Azadeh's on like this like small little island, but where Giovanni is, like the water's like only about 3 feet deep. Wolfram,
Oh.
you're at the edge where it goes from 3 feet to like 8 feet deep.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right.
Yes, the water gets
Get
pretty
out of
deep
there.
where we are.
Am I able to help both of them in one turn?
No.
Unfortunately, not. It's the you'd have to be like kind of trudging through the water to do so. Trudging through the water would be difficult terrain.
Okay.
So
So
you're
I
only
can
able to
help
get to
Giovanni up.
Yes.
And does that count like as a bonus action or as an action?
I'm going to go ahead and just say that as a bonus action.
Okay,
It's-
great.
it's-
So I
yeah.
can still make an attack.
Very nice.
Yes, if you
very
want.
kind.
Since Giovanni's a ranger, do we get to move easily through?
That's only with when you guys are traveling. This is
Yeah,
unfortunately
yeah.
combat. So.
All right, I'm gonna throw. How many javelins do I have? Do I only have one?
You should have at
I have
least
five.
five
I
as a
have five.
paladin.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna throw another javelin at this sucker. Ooh. I was still
That's-
trying to hold on to Giovanni's
Yeah.
arm, and as I threw the javelin, I was
His
like,
biceps were distracting you.
Yeah, you toss that javelin and it is just lost in the murky
Mhm.
water. So you will never get that back.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh. Well, there's still one inside it. Once we kill it, you can get that one back.
Yeah. If it's not burnt.
Right.
All right, that was my turn.
That's your turn. Blue, what's Blue gonna do?
Blue's gonna come back to me and take the vials of oil I had in my hands, and then fly back to her.
You had vials of oil in your hand?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
said that in chat.
Oh, okay.
I remember it.
Flammable oil.
Either way, it's just an item, and yeah, she's giving it to.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, and so Blue has a flight speed of 60, so he can grab that and move somewhere else if you want.
I'm just gonna have him wait there.
Okay, so he kind of flies back to you and then flies back over to where he was.
Because I have a feeling this thing's about to come right towards us.
Giovanni, you're up. You're not prone anymore.
I would
since
like
Azadeh helped you
to
out.
do something dramatic. I would like to use my Disney princess powers and have the snake lift me up out of the water. May I have that happen?
I just got you out of the water.
No,
I'm your
I mean,
Disney prin-
Just
like,
lift
I'm
me
your
up
Disney
out of it
prince.
entirely.
Do you
Just,
do you speak snake?
I speak
Partial tongue.
Draconic. Oh, it's
Are
okay.
you
It's okay.
secretly a Yanti?
I just wanted to have fun. It's okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I don't. I know, but like that was like, I gave you the
It's fine.
Jedi ways. I'm not gonna give you the.
I'm just going to swim to shore.
Okay.
And so let me see. What's my movement speed? 40.
No
Right.
thanks. Jeez.
Yo, he thanked you. What else do you want? We're in battle.
Is he a
I'm in
smack
battle.
on the cheek?
15.
Swim.
Actually, let me head this way because that's way better. Because I want him to come towards me. Like yeah, right there. And I'm gonna shoot him. Yeehaw.
Okay.
This is counting as a first round in combat, right? So I have advantage on this attack since I'm before him. You. Oh my god. Back to bad rolls.
Back to bad roll, yeah. Unfortunately, that just like plunks off of his tough hide.
Damn it. All right, I'll just wait. Can I just kind of just yell at it to come towards me?
Sure. As you're free,
Yeah.
as like just free
like,
thing, you can just.
I'll curse at it and call it 1,000 teeth, or 1,000 teeth, more like bad teeth.
It's a good thing you're not a bard.
He's definitely not a bard.
That's not exactly a vicious rebuke.
Olivia
Great.
just slow claps in the back.
It's fine. None of you can understand me. It's draconic.
It needs some work.
None of you can understand me. It's draconic.
I think it was just good. It was just the like you stuttered or something.
At the end of Giovanni's turn, 1,000 Teeth is going to use its another one of its legendary actions to
lunge towards me.
Go over here.
Damn it!
Ah!
You know what? Can I roll intimidation on that? I want him to come towards me.
Go ahead.
15.
It ignores you. The burning javelin in its shoulder is driving it towards Azadeh right now.
Damn it!
Excellent.
Do I have to cast it, or Blue can just cast as his own reaction?
What's that?
Dragon's Breath. Is that? Do I have to cast it first, then he can use it?
You would have to. You cast it. He uses his reaction to cast it on himself. Is how it works.
Okay.
So that would be like he. Yeah. Okay. Gowan.
All right. So I still have sneak attack, right? Since Azadeh's within 5 feet.
Yes, you do. If you want to do a range attack, yes.
Sweet.
Shoot it.
Can I move into this and hide as a bonus action and then shoot him?
Sure. Do you want to do it in that order? Yeah.
And
so roll a stealth check as you for your hide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, very good. Very nice.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, that's a lot of
Big
damage.
rolls. Big rolls.
Nice sneak.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Also, you don't actually have to fire from stealth to get sneak bonuses now that he's adjacent to an ally of yours.
No, I was
Yeah.
no, but
I
he
just
wanted
wanted
to.
I wanted to make sure I was hidden in case he decided to change his
Okay,
score.
just figured I'd mention it.
He just really doesn't want to be eaten. Do you blame him?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He saw him right next to you and was like, the sheer scale of it. He was like, I'm gonna go over here.
You'd just be a snack.
Yeah.
Hang on one second. Oh, come on. Accidentally
Wolfram's
backed out
still
of
in the
roll
water.
20.
Sorry, Wolfram.
I'm sorry, what?
I said Wolfram's still in the water.
I mean, it's okay.
Sorry,
He doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's just laying there like,
he's just like, yeah, I'm
He's
used
gonna
to
be
this.
walking along the bottom of the water like those, like the crew of the Black
He's
Pearl.
like Jason
from
Voorhees at
Pirates
the
of the
bottom of a
Caribbean.
lake. Crystal.
It's gonna pop out.
I'm imagining him more like in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, I think I'm good now. Sorry, I lost all my stuff because I accidentally backed out. It's okay.
Oh shit!
Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, it's just taking a little. I because I did that.
Yeah,
I
take your time.
had to
It's
load
okay.
up everything.
I know it happens to me all the time.
So you guys are doing some good work on this beast.
I mean, Azadeh was right. Like, This is just routine. We can do this.
Fuck her up.
We haven't seen it hit yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen it actually do anything yet.
Yeah, and it's still in the water. We need to get it out of the water. Get out of the water!
Well, I think we would have to get Azadeh out of the water first.
That too.
She's
Oh.
she's
I
on the
got
little
her.
island. She's not.
No,
in
no,
it.
it's a figurative. You're on a little island surrounded by water. If we wanted to pull it back,
Yeah.
we can't because it's gonna
Get
just
it out of
eat
the water
you.
to get out of it.
It's gonna be focusing on.
I'm-
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the
she's-
layer action.
She's gonna go ahead and tank this guy as long as she can. So if you want to bless her or something, give her Shield of Faith or whatever, that'd be great. But she's gonna.
No, I think
gonna
she's
start
got this
tanking him.
all on her own.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
Ray of
Yep, she's got
Enfeeblement,
this.
unless
She's
it
got this.
fails. I'm probably gonna keep Ray of Enfeeblement on him just because half damage seems like it.
Oh, is that the?
Yeah.
Is that a concentration? Okay.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, it's
Well,
clear.
yeah, definitely give him disadvantage on strength rolls, please.
Oh
No,
no,
you're
no,
already-
it's just half damage.
Oh, well, that works too. That's good.
I can also, and I'll probably do this next turn. Is I'm gonna use blindness deafness on him. I have one spell slot left for I think for let me double check.
I'm about to reduce him.
Okay,
Nice.
actually no, I have 2 spell slots left for 3rd level. I can.
Is there
either,
a save on that though? I imagine
There
there's
is
a pretty good save on that.
It's a Constitution save, but it's still like if we can stack debuffs on him, and it also doesn't have concentration.
Yes.
So it's like if I can make him not only very hard to hit you, and then also half damage if he does, just seems pretty good.
Yes. Also, like I want to try my darndest to get an ensnaring strike on him. So if he's restrained, then that'll make things a whole lot easier.
Yeah, and then plus
You just
if
wail the fuck
Kai
on
makes
him.
him smaller, then you would have
That even better. Yeah.
and he deals less damage even more so because he's reduced.
Slice and dice.
2d4 less. Yeah. I
Yeah,
believe.
so it's
1d4.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just like we're
just
just
muff the shit out of him.
just making him much less of a threat than he should be.
We're doing a lot of talking. It's supposed to be the thing's turn.
I think
It is
we're-
the
we're-
thing's turn.
Oh.
Well, we're waiting on him.
Oh,
to
we were
get his shit
we were just
back
filling
together.
dead air to until
Yeah.
No, that's
Because
cool. That's
Hunter's
cool.
working on it.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, it's going to attack you, Azadeh.
Makes sense.
It's going to snap its large tail towards you.
Ooh, 23. And I have to do a DC 15 strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Saving throw.
He's a whack.
So yeah, first you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
halved.
Oh, but I got it.
Halved, yes, halved.
So that's
Okay.
3 damage.
That's 3 damage. Yeah.
And that comes out of my temporary hit points.
Okay, that's good.
But I
And,
got the strength save.
Yes, you did. You succeeded
Not
that. So
prone.
you are not knocked prone.
So she plants her feet, and as it swishes her tail, she just holds up her sword and just lets it hit her. And you can see her like stance just a little bit shake, but she's still standing.
Nice. But then it's going to rear back and then bite you.
All
Do it.
right.
Oh
I
shit.
don't,
Oh,
I don't think that'll hit.
Ooh,
Nice.
escape DC 16. What do I roll for that?
You don't have to because it didn't hit you.
Oh,
Is it
nice. In 10.
I assume a 10
okay,
does
I
not hit
gotcha.
you.
Yeah. No, I've got an AC of 18, so yeah, that's good.
And now
I
it
thought
has
that
to
was
make a
the damage.
it has to make a Constitution saving
Yep.
throw now.
Con save.
Or
14.
Oh, baby. Nice.
So it does fail.
it's going to use legendary resistance too.
of course.
Damn it!
All right.
It's only got 2 of those. So
Hated 5e rule.
So what is
God, I
the,
hate it so much.
So what was the con save for?
That's part of Raid and Female. At the end of its turn, it makes a save.
To do oh.
So the spell's concentration,
the
and
Raid
then
and
it
Female.
has a chance at the end of its turn to break the spell.
Oh, okay. So it did break it because it succeeded.
Yes, but it did get the half damage. That was the important part.
and it does take fire damage still from the
Nice.
spear tip
Nice,
that is
nice,
inside of the javelin.
Nice.
6 damage. That's hot.
But that's it. Wolfram, you're up. You're prone in the
That's all.
water, but
I stand up for number 1,
Yeah.
and then I'll use 15 feet of movement to trudge back on the shore. I'm not sure if this is difficult terrain.
It's
do
just water,
you have a
so if you're
swimming
swimming, right?
speed? It's
I do
water,
have a swimming speed.
Yeah.
The Mariner's Armor.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
Nice.
able to get onto water. Yeah.
All right. I think. So my concentration's gone, so I could try Ray again if you guys want, or
You do you.
I could do enhance ability and give Azadeh saves advantage on strength saves, which also
I'm feeling pretty good about my strength saves. My modifier is 5, so I'd have to do pretty bad for that. But I wouldn't mind more AC if you.
I
have got
can shield of faith. Yes, I can. All right. Then I'll give you shield of faith then. That's a bonus action, so
If you want to do both and just buff me the hell up,
I
won't.
cannot do both this round. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I will with my action. We'll go Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Isn't
Good
getting up an
classic.
action when you're prone?
No, it is just half your movement.
Half speed, just speed. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Ooh.
Got a lot
Wow.
of wisdom
Right,
for
so-
that. It's very wise. crocodile.
It
Why
has no
is
wisdom.
that?
Actually,
It has no
Just
wisdom.
roll really
well.
It's got a 20.
He just critted it.
It just
So
quit.
does that mean that is it just
There's no 0 damage. It's save yourself.
Oh, it's a save or suck. Okay.
Yeah. It's a cantrip.
It turns to Wolfram and says, "Foolish of you to assume."
It just it didn't even bother
Toll the
listening to
Dead.
the bells. Anyway, that's my turn.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay.
Does it
At
have
the end
any
of-
current?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, I was asking what current effects it has on it, like spells.
0.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing right now aside from like a heat metal spear, javelin tip.
Okay.
At the end of Wolfram's turn, it's going to just do a perception check around because Olivia's a little bit. I mean, not Olivia. Sorry, Azadeh's a little bit too.
You chipped out again.
Sorry,
I
Azadeh's a
heard
little bit
Azadeh's too tough.
too tough. Yeah. Ignore the 19. So yeah, it doesn't. It still doesn't spot Gowan. Next up is Olivia's turn. Olivia is going to.
Inspire Zeta.
Ooh,
I think she would
yay.
do that. Yeah, she's going to use her bonus action to give Azadeh a bardic inspiration.
And what's that again?
A D8.
I should
right now?
know that because I'm the
Oh, no, it's a-
bard in another game. But
D6.
Unless Chuck didn't update Olivia's thing.
She's
oh,
level
so I can
4.
roll that to an ability check. Nice. I like that idea.
Ability, attack, saving throw. It lasts
Yeah,
for 10
that's
minutes.
nice. Oh, shoot,
And,
I got booted out this time too. Like, now I got
Oh, no.
booted. Hang on.
That's okay.
I'm coming.
Olivia's going to use Phantasmal Force. Chuck has this prepared, so why not?
Hey.
Oh wait, it's
What do you mean
concentration. So no,
prepared?
no, he would not. Yeah,
What do you mean prepared?
like bards and with the rolls I'm using, bards can do. It's like the feature variant, class feature variant, where after a long rest, bards and sorcerers I think can swap out spells.
Oh, I thought he was a
It-
lore bard.
But it's different. No, I mean he is, but
that wouldn't matter. Bard. That's
I'll
how
go-
bards work.
yeah, I'll go over it afterwards. So he can't actually do that because it's a concentration.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Is
What
anybody
else
hurt?
is he concentrating on?
Heat metal.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Which is.
I don't think
solid.
anyone else is hurt right
Vicious
now.
Mockery?
So
Good old
yeah,
Vicious
I think just
Mockery.
vicious mockery. Oh, wait, no, heroism is also a concentration. Yeah, so just a vicious mockery.
All right, that's still something.
I mean, you can't roll 2 20s in a row, right?
Yeah, there we
He
go.
did it.
That's more like it.
Your mother was a salamander.
That's more like it.
Oh, So it has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Perfect.
I dig it.
Which is good, because
Mhm.
it's going to use a legendary action to make another bite attack against you.
Fair
Azadeh.
enough.
Oh no!
I
Don't
can't
forget-
see that roll just yet. It's not loaded in.
And-
18.
Well, he's got disadvantage, so.
Yeah, hang on.
But
sorry.
also, he's got to beat a 20 now
Oh,
because I've got
yeah.
Shield
It's
of
an 18?
Faith.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 18. Yeah, the 18
Make
still
your
does not hit
DC
you.
roll.
Nope. Doesn't hit.
So fuck your teeth.
It doesn't hit?
No, there's
I've
an
got
18.
20. Yeah, I've got an AC of 20.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you do the Shield of Faith. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
At initiative 20. Wow,
Ooh,
actually,
23.
no one's in the water, so it's not a problem.
I see 2 attacks. Was
Oh,
that because...
dis-
Well, it was at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Great.
I forgot to hit that button. So no one's in the water, so nothing happens. Kai.
I want him to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Hey, yo, you not so big after all. Haha.
Yay.
Ooh.
Very good.
It's going to use its last legendary resistance.
Yeah, of course it is.
Oh.
Boo.
Of course it is.
But it's all out of legendary resistances.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
And blue won't do anything, so just so you know.
Good try, though.
Hey, I mean, at least we know now we can, have stuff without it. Get you shrugging it off.
Azadeh, you're in front of this huge crocodile. What are you doing?
She's drawn her great sword, and she's going to make an attack. She's going toe-to-toe with the bugger. And I still have my hunter's mark on.
Nice.
So I'm going to see if I can do...
You heard that blue does nothing.
I'm going to try doing a great sword attack, and then I'll see if I do a smite. Oh, 11. Can I add the bardic inspiration for that?
You can, I think.
It's a D6. Do it.
Yes.
17.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm going to smite
20?
that sucker.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's see if I'm doing this properly.
Oh, 15.
Oop,
Yeah.
does that work? Did I do that right?
Uh,
2d8?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay, so I'm doing a
what
divine
level,
smite.
yeah,
Yeah, it's 2d8.
level 1?
I only have level 1s.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So,
A weak
yeah.
skill.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a total of...
29.
Oh, that should be
the
actually
other
20. I mean, sorry, 28.
28. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because that hunter's mark should not have applied to the smite, I
Gotcha.
don't think.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
smite.
you're right. Yep.
Yeah, but that's 28 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So she wields her greatsword and she does a spinning attack where she just throws her entire weight into it and slices against its neck. And then as she hits its neck, you see just a flash of light burning and searing into its skin, and you smell the smell of freshly cooked meat.
Smite.
Smit.
Perfect.
He's been smited.
He's been smote.
I love it. Do you have a bonus action, or do you want to move? I don't think you want to move, but I just wanted to ask it anyways.
I don't think I can do anything as a bonus action. I think oh, I know what I can do. Oh, shoot. Ah, I missed something. Okay, as a bonus action, I can do my vow of enmity and utter a vow against the creature I can see within 10 feet, and I can gain advantage on attack rolls. I should have done that. So I'm gonna use that for next turn. It lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, good to know. Blue does nothing. Blue is just hovering there.
Okay.
Giovanni.
I'm going to activate Zephyr Strike. I'm going to move over here. I should be able to hit it, right? Because its square is still taking here space there.
Yes, yeah.
Good. All right. And so I'm going to slice it And then flurry of blows. Does that hit?
That does hit. You have a longsword?
Why, yes. I took it from the captain.
Wow, nice.
All right, Hunter's Mark. Okay, and now punch it twice.
Ooh.
Let's see once this rolls.
Monk.
Should be able to roll. No. Okay, there we go. And then
all of those hit?
and Zephyr Strike. There we go.
Noise.
Jesus Christ. All right, nice. All right, hang on. Let me get my
Oh,
calculator.
I'm sorry. I need Hunter's Mark on all those attacks too. So 2 more.
Really?
1 and 2. Yep, it's every attack.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's why Hunter's Mark is the best.
Wait, does Hunter's Mark apply to smites after all?
No, that's smiting is a bonus.
Just
on
the
it.
actual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a literal attack, not the.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Since they were unarmed strikes, then there's.
Sorry, you're gonna have to do some math on adding all that. Let's see. 10, 14, 20, 26, 20, 30, 34,
34 damage?
37, and 30, 42. Yep.
What? 42 damage?
Yep.
Okay, here I was feeling like I hit hard. Holy crap.
No. Nope. Monks are the best.
Jeez.
I wish I would have.
Just wait until I get
Remember the-
extra attack.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my
Jesus.
god, are you serious?
There we go. There we go.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It only had 41 hit points left.
Oh
Just-
my god.
Guys, just wait until I get my stand, okay? Anyway.
So how did you do unarmed strikes with your great longsword?
He's kicking. That's how he's doing it
okay.
for flavor.
Yeah, that's
unarmed
how I
strike is
usually do
anything. Knees, headbutt, whatever you like. But anyway, he moves on. He sees like everyone like deviating from the plan on getting the croc on land. So Giovanni just sighs and it's like, all right.
Deviating from the plan. No one could do anything because he just rushed up and killed it.
Yeah, exactly. It. He's just like, all right, fine.
Oh my god.
Move forward.
Guess I'll finish it off.
Guess I'll finish it off. He moves forward. You know, he just he looks up at the snake and he's like, yo, watch this. And first he actually like as he moves forward he just casually stabs the croc with his longsword, and then he just starts beating the longsword into the croc, just kicking it in deeper and deeper, and like on the final punch he punches it into it and just pulls it out, and with it all of its entrails.
Something Dante.
Yeah. And with that, you know, he just wipes off the blood, you know, and he's just like, all right, we're done here.
Gowan pops out behind the tree. He's like, yeah!
So let me get this straight. We killed it, and we didn't take any damage.
I mean, you
Yes.
took 3 temporary hit point
No,
damage.
yeah, someone got damaged.
I took damage from my temporary hit points, so not
See,
really.
here's the thing. This fight was supposed to include 2 giant snakes, but yours
Yeah, and
truly was able to snake charm them. So it's all good.
Honestly, even if like I had them fight you guys, I don't think that they would have done anything.
Oh,
Screamed him right away.
like my biggest fear was this thing grappling someone and dragging them into the water, because I know that
That's
can be
what
really
was
bad.
waiting to happen.
You guys, it could have gone real rough. I actually did.
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah, you guys did great on him.
So
Did you run
Azadeh
a
just, like-
simulation? Simulation?
Too easy. Where's Mama
she
Croc?
wipes her sword on its skin, and she just kind of like draws a cloth along it, and she looks back at you guys and she says, I knew that we would do well. This is routine.
So time to go kill Bullywugs now?
She kind of gives like Giovanni a look and kind of gives him a head tilt up, like the bro nod, kind of like, yeah, we good.
Giovanni's like covered in like some blood, you know, he's still glistening with it somehow. in this gross dark swamp, somehow he's glistening under the light.
I have Blue fly
Going-
back to me and I'm like hugging him against my chest as I put the vials back into my
Very
bag.
cute. Very cute.
Gowan looks in his bolt bag and he's like, I only used 2 bolts.
I'll look at
Oh,
Wolfram
you know
and be
what?
like,
Giovanni's gonna move. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wolfram, I think I owe you like 10 gold.
I think we'll just call it a wash.
Giovanni will like move up to the croc, take out the javelin, and hand it back to Azadeh. I believe this is yours.
Zeta just kind of nods a little bit, and she takes it gingerly. It's still kind of warm.
Right.
Yeah.
She blows the tip.
You just do the little forge thing where you drop it in the water for a second.
Yeah, quench it.
So do we need to drag this thing back up on land and skin it and harvest
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. I want to try
It's
skin it
quite
as well.
valuable.
See what it can do.
Do you
I want to be able to like chop it, skin it, because I want to sell that back to the lady, and then just chop up the meat so we can give that to the lizard folk.
Do you want me to reduce it while you two drag it back? Well, you know what? You guys are really strong. You two got it. You guys can drag it back.
Azadeh might get that because
Gowan's gonna take a tooth and make a necklace.
15. I don't know.
Does anybody
should I
want to
do
help?
with it? Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
hoist it.
Yeah, this thing's big, so
So
I don't
athletics
expect
check.
it
Yeah, athletics to drag it out of the water.
Ooh, that's bad for me.
I'm gonna,
That was
but
a
like,
4.
Oh, you know what? I use shape water to like make a sheet of ice, and
There you
be
go.
able to-
Slide them up.
okay,
Yeah.
very,
There
yeah,
you go.
definitely, yeah. With
That
those
helps.
strength checks, then, and that you can
and
usually
that
will,
on
like
top of
get
it, yeah.
slide.
Gowan's gonna be
this,
on top of it. It's like surfing on it.
You're able to easily slide this large boy onto the land.
Big boy.
And I'm gonna take out my my
Big
very
scaly
large
boy.
knife. Gowan has seen it before. This is the knife that has like his Giovanni's code name written on it.
Oh, nice.
And use it to carve it
So I
up.
take like Crocodile Dundee would approve of this knife.
Yes. Like this dagger is like it's like a miniature short sword rather than a dagger. Big.
Wait, how big is one of its teeth?
Oh,
If Gowan makes a
You
necklace of it, he doesn't want to
yeah.
like be held down.
You hold out your forearm, and you compare it to the size, and it's just about the same length. As your
Now I'm
little half
imagining
forearm.
him like having this thing around his neck and it just being like one of those ridiculously oversized necklaces, like gangster necklaces.
I'm
That would-
picturing like I'm picturing the end of every B-rated horror movie where this thing has one less bite in it.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
god.
man. I kind of turn to Gowan and say, "Oh no!"
Oh no.
I turn to Gowan and say,
You should make friendship bracelets out of the teeth.
I don't know how big you think my friends are. I don't know.
he's
It
like,
would work for Giovanni.
he's like pointing at himself. It's like,
Are you saying I'm not your friend?
Oh,
That would be even bigger than you.
Fair.
It would only fit one. That'd be more of a
Wolfram.
necklace.
While they're skinning this thing, you want to help me see if there's any like goodies around here?
Sure.
Maybe there might be some croc eggs.
oh geez,
Oh God, I hope not.
that'll be good. We can eat those or sell them. Well, you know what? While I'm here, can I tell what the gender Thousand Teeth is, or should I say sex? Excuse me.
Sure. You're make a nature check.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too
Probably
hard.
gonna fail this, but
Well, I mean, like,
oh hey,
no,
16.
you're fine. Yeah. In the process of skinning it, which, by the way, make a survival check.
Yes.
Do you have a survival knife, a hunter's knife, or anything? Or?
I'm counting the background dagger as it.
Oh, and you're also a ranger, so go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check with advantage as you kind of skin this sucker.
Thank you very much. Nice.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
26.
it's gonna take you a while because
Nice.
this is a
It is huge. Yeah.
big this is a big boy. This is a male croc, as you've
Yeah, okay.
discovered with the nature
Gowan's gonna
check.
help
But
him out.
I mean, you
Pulling
can
out
get
the
into like the
watch.
smaller. You can get into the smaller places if you need to. When he like kind of tries to peel off
Yeah.
the hide, and you need to like get in there and just like cut the sinew to the separating tissues and everything
Nice.
else. But you're able to get like the hide off of it. It's
Excellent.
no problem.
Yeah, like I would like get as much as a hide I can. It's still gonna be hard to wrap up, but be able to do that, and just chop up the meat, to be able to like give to the lizard folk. Like basically each piece of meat like a size of a chicken or something.
Wolfram and Kai, go ahead and make perception checks
Yeah.
or perception or investigation, whichever, as you like kind of like look around on its little mound layer.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should use an inspiration. I mean, that's still pretty good.
I'm just going to go ahead and have Olivia give you an inspiration. So roll another d6. As she's just like, see if you find anything useful.
I'm going to use an inspiration.
Oh, you're not using the bardic inspiration? Okay.
Well, I'm going to use a GM inspiration and hers, if that's okay.
Okay. All right.
So, same thing as him.
The exact same thing. So, at first, like Kai, you just kind of like kicking around some of the bones. There's some nice bones there. Some like a whole turtle shell is actually right there, like kind of just like sucked dry almost. But it's pristine. With just maybe worth like about like 2 gold to like just in terms of like how good it is. But Wolfram and Kai, you also notice that like some of these bones don't seem to belong to animals or like and you actually discover a rather large reptilian looking skull.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, so we found some lizard folk.
And as you like appear down from where you see it, the trail kind of like leads on into it, and there is the water now slowly clearing out. You can see underneath the murky depths a large pile of these similar looking skulls and bones.
Do you think we should recover the bones and return them to the lizard folk? I'm not sure their customs on the dead.
Oh,
Especially
I
if they're
mean,
dead.
I don't know if they bury them or not. Do we remember seeing any sort of graves while we were around, or any markings or anything like that, indicating how they would take care of?
You saw no graveyard of any kind.
Well, we can at least inform them that it's safe to come back here if they want to collect their dead.
Maybe we just transport them to the shore.
We can do that. Yeah.
You also
Azadeh
uncover.
kind of says, perhaps it is best we let them be.
You're not there.
You're within distance, but
all right. I realized I wasn't in the distance.
You do uncover along with those bones 4 spears that seem to have been made of wood and bone, and 2 clubs made of bone.
This was definitely theirs. I don't feel right taking it, but I mean, unless somebody else in the party might want it, but.
Oops. Nah. Great sword.
I guess I would actually ask Giovanni, just his expertise, and I think he may have dealt with the lizard before, so he might have a better insight onto their culture.
Okay, I'll whisper a message to Giovanni.
Cool. Do you want me to roll anything for that there?
Make a survival check, actually.
Sure.
It's been a while since I've used that cantrip.
Very good. Yeah, I didn't even know you had it.
Oh, good. Very convenient.
So, from what you remember, a lot of the lizard folks' weapons were made of bone and everything. So that these are definitely like their weapons. And the lack of like their like a graveyard and everything else, maybe like something in you thinks that maybe the weapons are worth more than than the bodies are.
Okay. Right. So I kind of relay that to the Kai, and just let them know that from what I'm gathering, like the lizard folk are more attuned to nature, and so if they die in nature, that's fine. That's already respectful to them.
Okay.
Zeta
I'll
kind of
relay
looks
that to
at-
Wolf.
Yeah, Azadeh looks at the weapons and says, "Perhaps they would like these back."
Yes. And he echoes that definitely.
All right,
They
Wolfram
definitely
will
want the weapons.
collect
They
the
need
weapons.
Okay.
I also sorry, like while I'm chopping up the gator, excuse me, the
Mhm.
croc, I just want to toss a few pieces to my snake friends. Just just like
Nice.
a couple, just to appease them.
Okay.
You know,
Um.
I doubt
Yeah.
every day they get to eat this giant croc meat. So
Their attention turns back to you, and they take notice, and they gobble up that meat.
nice.
Still kind of like looking at you now as you're taking care of this crocodile, and there's kind of like you don't know you're right up close next to this creature, and it's so big, but
Yeah.
so you don't know if it's eyeing you or if it's eyeing the crocodile now.
Right.
But
Right.
it has your attention.
Okay. Just do that like as we're leaving. It's like, all right, let's head out now.
We know who's going to be eating the leftovers.
Yeah, basically like any of the scraps like we couldn't carry, like whether like it's too much or something, just toss it to them and they can do the cleanup, pick up the bones and what have you, or yeah. Oh yeah, I think everyone takes at least a tooth as a trophy.
Oh yeah, easily.
I know going. Um, yeah.
What about its eyeball?
His eyeball. All right.
If you want his
Maybe we can
eyeball,
use
that's
it for maybe
You can
somebody
use it.
wants an alligator.
I'm wondering if I
Yeah,
can dry it for
put
you.
it in some amber. That'll be a cool gem.
if you want the eyeball, that's a separate survival check.
You get 2 tries.
Cohen's gonna try it.
Yeah, you
Hey,
get 2 tries, one for each eye.
one for each eye.
Oh,
Olivia,
Oh.
throw some inspiration out there for the second eye.
Can I try
I
for the
don't think
second eye?
that'll work.
I,
Go
I want to
ahead.
do it for my boy, my buddy. Just try my best to scoop it out.
Olivia will give you that inspiration for that also.
Okay. D6. Okay. 15,
Okay, yeah.
18. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
with
to try and
that
get-
you're able to save the other eye.
Okay.
like
And you know what? I like freeze it in a little cube. So
Okay.
it'll hold
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
for an hour.
nice, yeah, very cool.
Do we want to make
Anything else you
camp?
want to do here?
As I say, you guys want to make camp and then head out to the bullywogs?
maybe a little further away from this.
Oh, true.
Hmm.
We can start making our way.
Yeah. Are they like within a vicinity so we can like reach there, or should we double back?
Let's see. As I kind of pull up the main map. It'll take you maybe about 4 hours
Okay.
to get to like near where you need to go for the bullywugs.
Okay.
And I mean, if you guys wanted to take like a short rest or something,
Yeah.
anytime in between, I would appreciate.
I'm sure you want to get back your spell slots for sure.
Yeah, do I get any spell slots for a short rest? I don't think so.
As a paladin, I don't think so. You mean smite slots?
Smite slots.
Yeah,
That's
I'm in
right.
fight slots.
That's right.
So what are you doing? Are you staying here, or are you resting, or are you marching out?
I can probably march out.
March out like a little ways away, take an hour rest, and then march the rest of the way.
Okay. How about we just go back to where we made camp before?
That's
That's
a
not
good
too
idea.
far, is it?
The last campsite that you were at was like half a day's away.
Okay, never mind. And I assumed the wrong direction as well, so okay, never mind.
I think as long as we get out of this stinky swamp.
Yeah. The fetid swamp.
Stinky
Okay.
land.
Bedded though. We cleansed it.
It doesn't.
I mean,
It doesn't. Unpoop itself overnight.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if the croc itself. Well, he's responsible for a lot of death, that's for sure. But it'll be a while for
Take a little
nature to
bit
take
for everything to
course.
wash away.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if there's a way to find out why he became this big.
He's just
Unless
badass.
unless anyone has knowledge like that. I don't know. Like what would make something abnormally larger than it should be.
Could I roll nature for that?
Sure. And if anybody else wants to roll Arcana or anything, they can do that as well.
Arcana. Very nice.
Things I have really nothing in, so I won't bother.
Finally, my Arcana's useful. Maybe.
Medicine.
Gowan's just gonna stare at him like, see if it was.
Yeah, no.
He's
Try to examine
dead.
it biologically. That's a good
Can
idea.
you tell if he's taking roids?
I declare this gator dead.
Something it's eating. But no, like from Giovanni's angle, he's gonna try to think about it like from the ecosystem angle, like what it's eating. I mean, even though snakes are giant, so
I'm thinking about whatever magically could have made it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as the nature of it goes, Giovanni, you're like, you know that like some creatures can either get big, can grow big because of what they're eating and everything else. It's not super abnormal to see a crocodile of this size.
Okay.
It's still shocking to see it, and the ferocity of this one in particular is a bit different compared to other crocodiles of its kind. But you're unsure if anything could have directly caused it. Kai, you're almost certain that something like has altered this beast. This doesn't like. This is not a natural occurrence. This smells of magic, but you don't even though you don't think that there's any like lingering effects of the magic. But you think this creature might have been made.
Oh, I relay that to the party.
Do you think the Sawahin did it?
Throwing that out there.
Gowan, it's a large crocodile.
Or maybe the bullywogs. Something planted this here.
The Salween aren't in this territory. And this doesn't seem to be something they would really do. They're more involved with the sea, not swamps.
That's very true. Maybe it was the bullywogs. For all we know.
I don't know. Maybe it was the lizard folk's god.
Ooh, that's true too.
Either way, I'm just glad that we've removed it from the ecosystem. Hopefully nature can heal now.
Azadeh kind of goes, good riddance.
But okay. So you all said that you're going to move on from here, right? And camp somewhere else?
Yeah, we just want to find somewhere else to camp and yeah.
Okay. As you move away, Wolfram and Giovanni, because you guys have very high passive perception checks, as you move on, you see that the two giant boas that were in the trees move together onto the leftover carcass that of Thousand Teeth.
Yeah, not surprised.
And you see that the boas are actually connected. They're essentially the same organism.
Like
yeah,
Siamese snakes.
Like a cat dog.
Like,
yeah,
like cat dog. Yeah, snake.
The ones we saw at the temple.
Right.
Very similar.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Does no one rewatch the episodes before we jump in?
Like seeing that, Giovanni's just going to kind of lower his head in a little bit of reverence. Not that he worships any of the gods, but he's just kind of connecting this in terms of nature and just saying a little thank you. Yeah.
Okay. But all right, and you guys continue your trek out into the whole marshes. I think we're going to stop it right there for tonight. That was
Perfect.
All right.
excellent. I can tally
That
this
was
up.
fun. That was very satisfying.
Yeah, that was actually
I got to
really
wail
good.
on things with my great sword. I'm happy.
Good planning.
Man, I'm glad we got that sneak attack in.
I also got to save.
Surprise
I also got
attack,
to save Giovanni.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm forever thankful. I'm really happy I got to do the finisher. That was good. That felt great.
It was that was
Yeah,
a
that
lot of
last
damage.
flurry
Yeah,
of
that was
blows.
43.
That was very great. It makes me very confident in
Can
myself.
anyone else kind of get that high of a level right now?
Oh,
Or high of
paladins
a...
will eventually.
Okay.
Once they got enough. Once a smite upgrades.
Or it's
Clerics.
undead.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. undead
Or
as well.
Maybe when I
if
get my sneak attack,
Azadeh-
Fighters.
yeah.
Fighters with all their many attacks, it
Mhm.
can get pretty gross. The only
Uh,
reason it's because it's like, hey, I
I
have
don't
lots
think
of
I can do
attacks.
that sort of damage anywhere near now.
Not now.
But I think I get another attack at level 6 or 5. I do. I think I get another
At
attack
5.
soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
going to
mean,
be doing some good stuff.
So then I
Mhm.
can do a smite on that attack as well, if I
Yes.
recall
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
and then if you
I just
have
need more
the spell the actual spell smites, you can also
Yes.
add that damage in too.
And that's how you. And if you get Great Weapon Master, yeah, you can.
So I do like Right Weapon
some
Master, but I
massive
think
damage.
I've picked something else instead of that.
That's fine. That's cool.
Let me
Go.
let me show you something real quick. Azadeh.
Everyone, go ahead and add
Ooh.
1,000 experience
Oh,
for
fuck
that.
Nice.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah,
We're
that
We're
was
looking in Roll20 or in
No,
Discord?
I'll Discord. 1 second.
4380. That 43 is my damage. Nice.
This is from Eberron. It's not super
Dual-bladed
great,
scimitar.
but
Revenant Blades. Yeah,
it does give you a
Oh.
large weapon that can do 2 attacks.
This is just a falcon in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Can't I thought I could do 2 attacks on my greatsword. I can't.
Though
Not yet.
No, this is you
Martial,
use your bonus
melee,
action.
special, two-handed.
Oh, so it's a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
So it's a bonus action attack?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Darth
Oh.
Mauling it. Yeah. Okay.
I have no
I
clue why
did-
they put so
I did
many
ask,
questions.
I did ask Zendros for a new sword.
I would like that weapon on Kazuma.
Yeah. The second attack is reduced damage, but it's still technically 3d4 damage all together.
Yes.
But then if you have smite, and then if you have, the,
Yeah, because I can do smite on any attack that melee attack that hits.
Yes.
So I could do multiple smites.
That's why one of my characters that's in my pocket is actually a dual wielding paladin. Because you can throw that in there.
Yep. Or if you just had Hunter's Markup, that's an extra d6 on both of them.
There
I
you
can
go.
now see why you multi-class though, because I was like, why are you multi-classing that? And now it's like, okay,
Now you see why.
individual. I do. I
I'm
see
glad you
why.
said paladin because I was like, does he always do level 1 hunter then monk or?
Pretty much.
Oh God.
Oh man, just wait. Yeah. Just
Sean
wait.
is a one-trick pony, but not actually.
Yes, I am, and I love it. I don't want anything else.
Well, see, Sean, it's the difference in the character, not the class.
Thank you.
That's
Exactly.
true.
Because that's how
I
I
was actually
play.
expecting Giovanni to start cooking for us.
He's not the chef, unfortunately.
So
He's a better ranger than Cosmo, at least.
Eddie hates
So
duels. Oh, sorry, Sean. Hunter.
I was just gonna say. So I actually beefed up that encounter tremendously. So
Not enough, apparently.
I know.
Right?
So,
when you went 50
We're too
hits,
good.
I'm like, what?
I didn't want him to because I was worried about instantly killing everybody. But you guys got some really you guys played it
Yeah,
smart. So it was actually really good.
Yeah.
Shit.
You stayed out of the water.
Yeah, I was
for the
really
most
glad
part.
we tried to do a game plan. That was good.
Yeah. And plus doing half damage, and then also having Azadeh's AC up.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I appreciate the extra AC because
That-
otherwise
yeah.
it would have gotten me.
Because once the crop bites you, it can get real nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
grapple, I'm
real
pretty
air.
sure I would have been okay
Yeah,
with
it would have dragged her into the
bardic
water.
inspiration, but it might have definitely done some serious.
And
fucking
she doesn't breathe underwater, so
Yeah.
it would
Nope.
basically be game over for Azadeh.
Yeah, so I
and-
mean, if
If
you
I
guys wanted
failed that
to
strength
invest,
save, but she's got
Right.
max strength. She's got 20 strength right now, so
right, but
unless I've got a magic item to get it up
you
higher.
get grappled on the attack, and you don't get to escape until
Restrained,
your turn. Restrained, but you don't get to escape until your turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Mhm.
saying, if the party wants to invest into a water breathing scroll,
That's not a bad idea.
I can
So-
cast it on all of us. Well, the ones who don't breathe water.
Right.
Which is still like
You're like
half the party.
Peons.
Oh, I don't think you were here for that, Sean. I told him that, I was like, I breathe water. If you want breathing water, you have to buy the scroll.
You got to pay for it.
You're right.
Oh, you already left.
Let's see, how much would a water breathing scroll? So it's 3rd level. That's 300 gold, right? I think. Is it 100 per gold?
Yeah.
It's uncommon, so it would be 300 gold. I think.
Oh no, that's
I just
just the
double-check.
cost to write it down. There's still
What
the scroll
XP
cost.
do we get?
Oh, right.
What XP do we get level at?
Oh, what
It's like
level do we
6,000 or
level?
something.
Yeah, like what
believe.
XP do we need to get 5?
6,500.
Yeah, 65.
Yeah, quite a bit, unfortunately.
Oof.
I just want to know when I can look forward to my other attack.
I know, right? Like, I'm super excited.
I am very much looking forward to it for my stand.
Oh, is that
So
what you're
what
going
is,
for? Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm going Astral Monk.
You're not a JoJo fan there, Sam?
Sorry, there's so much anime out there.
I have not introduced her to JoJo, so
I watched
know about-
JoJo. I couldn't watch much of it.
Trust
It just seemed too memey.
So many of my friends at Rooster Teeth were just like, "Are you into JoJo?" I'm like, "Not yet. I gotta get
Not
through
yet.
this." Are you into JoJo? No, I have to get through this.
I did get the. It was
The expectations might be
video.
too high for you at this point.
And then I got into Critical Role, and then I got into Adventure Zone, and I'm like, I can't remember the last time I watched anime.
I remember. I watched one episode, and it was the first one, and it's like this guy was making a really big deal out of kissing a girl, and I was like, "What are you guys?"
Korodioda!
Korodioda!
It was just too silly. I couldn't.
Yeah, it's also on purpose almost. It's
So,
good.
I just want to highlight it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Goodbye, JoJo.
Goodbye, JoJo. You gotta really go with it. It's a. I don't want to say it's a turn off your brain thing, but it's just like go with. It's more so.
It is what it is.
It's more so go with this how silly, crazy it is, and like it's fun. It's fun.
If you enjoyed the Speed Racer movie, you'll enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, it comes up with the most bullshit science, and it's like, aha. So like, you know how I was like, oh, there's oil in this lake. Can we set it on fire? That's JoJo logic. That they would.
It's not even that. It's not even that, Sean. It's one level extraction further. It's like you didn't even know there was oil there. It's just like, oh, I struck. It's like you would shot an arrow into the ground, and it did the Beverly Hillbillies, where now oil's on it. That's the kind of shit that JoJo pulls.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
and I just so happen
really
to have the power to control oil, basic stuff like that.
Yeah.
it's
but even that nonsense, it totally reminded me. I was like going through my backpack. I was like, don't I have oil? And I was like, oh yeah, I could totally just throw this at them.
And then you didn't need it. Like,
No, that was going to be my next move. Was that I was going to drop oil and then cast Dragon's Breath and have him light on fire. But 43 points of damage. I just can't compare with.
It was like 43 damage, and then prior to that, it was like another 20 damage.
28. Yeah, I did 28, and then it was 43 on top of that.
Yeah, those 2 rounds just obliterated it.
How about
I'm
we just
surprised
keep
it didn't have any
buffing-
like. Did it have any resistances?
Yes, just keep on buffing us. We will do all the damage.
It did not. It just had the legendary resistances, and I added in those layer mechanics also.
Oh,
So-
okay. I like the
Which apparently
layer.
didn't.
The layer
Patrick
stuff
and I
was
were
really
joking earlier. We were like, "I bet it's got layer," and he's like, "I bet it's got legendary."
good.
And it
Those are
should,
good.
because otherwise it would have just been a pushover. Like, why?
It
would we
wouldn't
Those
get
are
even
really
had
good,
a name.
Hunter.
It
Very
wouldn't
creative.
even had a name.
I know. I just think from
See,
now on, how
the
about we just
crocodile's
only buff
problem-
Giovanni? Make
The
him big,
crocodile's problem
give me
is that he
C.
tried to bite Azadeh with her fancy new plate mail. Like, she's just too crunchy. Just too crunchy.
Well, also with Shield of Faith from your cleric. Remember.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's part of it.
No,
Interesting.
last episode you were giving him so much shit. You're like, yeah, like,
Oh,
but I'm a
that's not
paladin.
so much.
Wait, we
I
have a
did
cleric?
forget. Yes,
Ah.
I forgot he was a cleric.
Wait, I also gave you Shield of Faith that one time, like back in I think it was the house too.
I know
Was it
you
her?
did.
I'm just
I
just giving you
don't
shit.
have very
Adam.
good. I don't have very good memory.
I was listening to that
It's
episode
okay,
and it was
don't
like
worry.
everybody was
This
like,
is just something you
it's
should know about me is I really should write notes because I remember some things really well and some things I just totally blank on. So
I
I'm
write
sorry.
notes and I watch it. So that's why I'm also like going through and I'm like, oh shit, I have notes that I didn't realize from episode 11.
Yeah, I'm still adding things to the group notes, the shared group notes.
I'm still betting it was the butler. Or I think the butler's somehow involved.
Butler did it. I actually do think that Anders is relatively innocent, and it's the people who were
He's a
working for
patsy.
him that are the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm also
Very suspicious.
I'm secretly expecting Ellie Anders to be dead when we get back.
Oh no, I'll be very sad at that.
It's because of Azadeh being like so gun ho and not subtle at all. That's what I'm worried about. Is that secretly I'm worried she's going to get someone killed, and it might be Eleander. That's my worry. I worry we're going to get back and Eleander's is going to be dead.
That'd be interesting. Are you listening, Hunter?
I am.
Mm.
You just sealed his fate, Sam.
I'm like, that's some interesting story right there. All right, I'm gonna get off. My my raid group has started up, and they're probably wondering where I am.
Right. I've got to get up, and I might be swimming with the dolphins tomorrow.
Nice.
Hey.
My
Have
boss
fun. I haven't
texted
done
me, and
that in a
she's
long
like, they might need swimmers. Bring your bathing suit. I was like, oh, okay.
while.
First time I've been
Great.
able to see the girls in like 3 months, and I may get to swim with them.
Oh, that's
I'm trying not
great.
to get too excited.
Yeah. That was really magical for me whenever I did that.
And where did you do it at?
I worked at I was a dolphin trainer for a short while at Discovery Cove.
No fucking shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mentioned that
Wow.
the first time you mentioned it when you were that you take pictures and stuff. So
I did not hear that.
it's okay. I'm used to being ignored.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what did you say, Sean?
all right, I really gotta go. I'll talk to you
Mhm.
guys
See ya.
later.
Good night,
Okay,
everyone.
bye,
Night,
everybody.
everyone.
Good,
Good
good job tonight.
43
That was
damage.
fun.
Thank you, Hunter.